some, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cut them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Woo-wee! I'm excited. I mean, it's a Monday. We got the Knicks, and where do they play tonight? At the Garden. At home. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing great, Dave. How are you doing? Sounds like you're doing
great.
fantastic. Rested.
I'm in such a good mood.
What'd you do this weekend? Anything special?
No, nothing special. I mean, I had the whole family home, so we kind of hung out as a family a bunch, and no, nothing too exciting.
You get anything planned, maybe, since we have anniversary and Mother's Day coming up?
No.
No.
But I will. The intent
Folks
is
from
to.
the Knicks?
A lot of Knicks focus, yeah. I was surprisingly very invested in the Celtics 76ers game 7.
Agreed.
Like, I was really, and this might come back because I don't like to do this. And this felt dirty, really actively rooting for Philadelphia.
Give me the reason, just outside of.
I want home court.
Because you hate, yeah, right. Me too.
I want home court. Also, they don't really have a home court because we dominate them fan-wise at their court, which is obviously already a thing with Joel Embiid, pleading and begging, which I found to be humorous.
Not just him, though. The team.
I know, it's wonderful, but him especially. He said he'd open up his own pocket if it meant that Sixers fans show up to the home games.
Oh, you didn't know it's Madison Square Garden East?
I didn't realize that Philly was east of New York anyway, no.
Hey, let him
He's
think
not
whatever
from
he wants.
here.
Let him think whatever he wants. It
Right?
doesn't
He's
matter.
not from here, so I don't crush him for that. We have a very busy show today.
Yes.
Very busy show. I'm excited by it.
I can't believe what I heard before the show, though.
What?
I didn't think it would take that long. I didn't think it would happen. Poor guy goes away for 2 days.
No.
What
I
do you
didn't
mean,
do I didn't do anything wrong.
It took 5 minutes. That's it. 5. Hey, RJ, just so you know, there's something that Bauer does that I'm not saying you have to do, but it'd be nice if you did.
Well, I don't understand. And let's bring RJ in because we missed you and you're back and you were traveling south of New York.
Are you ready indeed?
I didn't say Bauer was better. I didn't say we're not excited to have Bauer back. I said Bauer did something that you don't do, RJ, which I found to be helpful, and I was wondering if you could do it.
You just said Bauer twice, though.
I don't think I did anything wrong. Why are you laughing?
Listen, it's become clear. It's nice to see at least one of you. I'm glad that at least one of you missed me.
No, it's not right, and that's unfair.
But
You just said Bauer twice.
What do you mean I said Bauer
You
twice?
called RJ. You just called RJ Bauer again.
I did?
Yes.
Oh,
listen,
sorry, RJ.
When you're in love, that's what happens.
I'm not in love.
Listen, you will never hear me say
Infatuation.
you will never hear me say a bad word about Tom Bauer, though. Bauer will take advantage of every opportunity just because he's that good. He's awesome. So yeah, if there's things that Bauer did that excited you, titillated you.
I don't know that it excited me.
I can also try to do those things to win you back.
You never lost me, RJ. I think you're great. I would never demean the job that you have, the role that you have on this show. Although I still don't really understand what Bring It is, and maybe you could explain that to us at some point today, before we do it.
Oh, I have a vision.
Do you?
Listen, I got all the details you need.
It was just RJ. Don't worry about it. It was a one-night stand. It didn't mean anything.
It wasn't even a one-night stand.
Although if you
all
could
I
do
said
this,
is Bauer
this
did
one thing that
something
he
which
likes.
I found helpful, which if you could do would be great.
There's this one spot he likes. Could you just make sure we focus on that a little bit more?
It's clear though. It's like when your significant other were to walk in. I mean, it's like, did something happen? You're like,
It's like RJ. It's like when you come home early from San Diego.
Yeah, there's just blindfolded Tom Bowers running around all over the place. I'm happy you had fun. I mean, I know we have kind of an open relationship. Sometimes there's different people in this seat, but I hope over time we can.
This is very immature. I'm finding this to be highly immature.
I love Tom Bauer. I don't blame him at all.
No, you don't.
You
hate Bauer.
No, I love Bauer.
No, you don't.
I blame you for
obviously you're jealous.
for the wandering eye.
I have a wandering eye.
Listen, you think you can trust somebody?
Dave's not equipped to be in an open relationship. I think it's clear. Dave wasn't supposed to catch any feelings. Dave caught some feelings.
I didn't catch feelings. He does something better than you do.
And there it is. There it is.
How hard was it to just say that?
That's all you had to say. That's it.
My God. Big babies.
Bauer puts together a quality read structure.
Yes, that's it. I never said Bauer's better than you. I think you're better than him. I like you better than him. I wouldn't want you to leave the show. When he puts the reads together, he does it better than you. If you could do that, that'd be great. Period. Stop. You big baby.
Bauer, he has come a long way, though, from when he murdered hundreds of trees. So good for Bauer. He takes direction really well.
It's not even a
RJ,
month ago.
Now Bauer, make sure to make the print, the font as small as possible so you can barely see it.
See, but this is what you do. I heard that. This is what you do to people, though. You make them so self-conscious that they go totally in the other direction. It's like, you miss a field goal to the left, and now you're kicking it wide of the net to the right.
See, that's a decent analogy.
That's what you do.
That's not like a tank in the wilderness analogy.
By the way, Tank looked pretty good on Friday.
Oh yeah, and now we get the Canadians, that high octane offense of the Canadians.
It's an exciting time.
They don't ask how. 9 shots doesn't matter.
With their no shots in the second period.
Goalie played great.
And 9 shots in the game.
I will tell
Colorado
you
had
what,
as many goals as what team was that? Montreal did shots.
Colorado. That was a wild game. RJ, I will tell you though, in that moment, in the Knicks absolutely beating Atlanta into submission, I felt like I was in the tank. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's a nice feeling, isn't it?
It's a nice feeling.
There is no tank.
It,
There is no wilderness.
the proverbial tank.
There is
It
no
felt like I
tank.
was in it.
It does not exist.
By
the way, I got some news, some structure news with the station or the stations that I'd like to bring everyone's attention, and I will numerous times today because it's important. Big news, jazz hands. And I'm going to quiz you guys as we move through the show this morning. The Knicks will be on 880 tonight, and the Mets this afternoon will be on 1050.
Okay.
So make note of that because the Knicks game is massive, and the Mets
playoffs.
are on board. We're all on board.
That's great. Well, good for the Mets.
Phenomenal. That's right.
Good work
Good for
by
the
them.
Mets is right. Mets
Yeah,
win
because
2 out
we're
of
in our
3.
New York Knicks. We're in our New York Knicks tank right now. Who wants to get in the way of that? Nobody.
Nobody wants to get it.
Philadelphia doesn't want it.
I feel like Philly does want it. Philly to me felt like they had nothing physically, nothing left. Like Embiid it felt like he had nothing left at the end of that game 7, and now he's got to start 2 days later in New York against a fresh, rested Knicks team. Let's go.
Right, but I mean, it's one of the things that we were talking about at the end of last week. I mean, just as the Knicks took care of their business in unbelievable fashion, could you imagine if you had to turn around and like 1 day off and then travel?
Right.
So the fact that the Celtics lost, didn't finish up the series, that it didn't matter who you wanted or who you got. For me and you, it was like let's get home court. Like you heard Josh Hart talking about the other day. He's like, I wasn't even packed. Like the idea now that I get to stay home and play the first 2 games at home is huge for us. And on the other side of that, with the amount of minutes these guys are playing, their 5 is really good. Especially with Joel Embiid back, their 5 is really, really good.
Really good. Yep.
But they don't have the kind of depth.
No,
that
they
the
don't
Knicks
have any depth.
No.
I mean, Quentin Grimes, they bring him off the bench.
Drummond.
They were bringing guys off the bench that I was like, Alex, who is this guy? Where is he from? I didn't know who some of their guys were off the bench.
Okay, well, that's good.
Well, I mean, I will say this now. If the Knicks don't win this series, it would be a massive disappointment. And I'm starting to feel like they were this close. If Orlando doesn't vomit on themselves on, was it Friday night? I mean, what a
Game
pathetic
6.
performance that was in the second half. They were up by 23 points at home in the second half, and they didn't score.
No. Again, that's one of those ones where both sides of it. I mean, Orlando blew it, but also give some credit to Detroit's defense, and we'll see how Detroit reacts to having been pushed the way they were pushed in the first series.
But I love it. The only team in the Eastern Conference to not have to go 7 in the first round is your New York Knicks.
Which is great.
And they probably went longer than they should have, but at least they didn't go 7.
Right, probably should have been 5. But, again, I mean, you have a team that you're familiar with. You have, Ray despises Joel Embiid. You can feel it in every text
if you're a
message
Knicks
that he
fan,
sends.
how could you not despise Joel
I
Embiid?
despise him. So, but, Ray's a little extra. Like, I feel like if Ray was on the court, there's a chance that Ray throws hands with Joel Embiid. I don't know how that goes.
Well.
Probably not, but he would give you everything he had. He's a warrior. Joel Embiid, you're right. He took a shot to the knee at the end. He's limping around. Who knows if he stays healthy for the entire series? But if he is healthy, him, Maxey, Paul George, Edgecombe. I'm like, this is a good five. And Maxey is that you saw how he took over that game at the end.
He's a killer, yep.
It's a different kind of matchup. This is not an older CJ McCollum. This is they talk about fast. Like off the dribble, this guy is one of the tougher covers. So, Josh Hart, he's gonna have his hands full in this series.
Maxey's a killer. He's a terrific player. He's fast. He can shoot. He can penetrate. He finishes well. But Embiid had when he came back, he was great in that series. Now you have to deal with Mitchell Robinson and the physicality and the freshness that Mitchell brings to the table. That's a little different than what Boston was able to throw at you.
Right. It's going to be a different match. Every matchup is going to be different. And now you're going to see how much of what you saw from the Knicks offensively carries over into this matchup. Like, it was clear cut that Cat was the X factor for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had no answer for Cat. So now going into this series, you saw how successful that was. You saw how much easier it felt like Jalen at times. And then you saw what OG did. I think we both agree he's probably the MVP of that series. OG
He was awesome
unbelievable
in that series.
Right. So, every matchup's going to be different. Maybe this is a series where it's a little bit easier for Jalen. But I got to tell you, the idea of the ball consistently moving through Cat and what that meant on the other side of the ball, how engaged he was defensively. Jalen diving on the floor, Cat diving on the floor. He's not giving the ball up a couple. It's just RJ sent the numbers out this morning. RJ, great job, by the way. Your numbers are much better than Bauer's numbers. The look ahead.
Well, you can also read it because it's the normal font.
Listen, I will stand for no Bauer slander. I love Tom Bauer.
It's not Bauer slander. It's RJ praise. RJ, your rundown today, phenomenal.
I'm going to look at that at some point, too.
So 16 teams that were in the first round. After one round of playoffs, Knicks were second-rated offense and third-rated defense. So pretty good. Really good. Yeah.
Knicks, they lost 2 games to Atlanta by a point each.
They
were clearly the better team, and by the end of the series, they made Atlanta tap out.
Right.
So now you have to do the same to Philadelphia. And I think the longer that series goes, the better it is for the Knicks. And, listen, I could be wrong. I think the Knicks go out and smash them tonight. Philly, no rest, physical series. You saw what Embiid looked like at the end. They were in Boston. You got to travel back to Philly, then travel to New York. With no time off, with 1 day off in between, if you're the Knicks, you go and you run them out of the building tonight.
Right, that would be one of the nights tonight. I would imagine that, of course, you'd like to be, you'd like to take both of these if you're Philly, but you also recognize the amount of physical and mental energy you just put into getting by
the
Celtics. Being able to come back in that series, win a Game 7 on the road, turn around, come play at the Garden, you're looking to split. Right, that's it.
If you're Philly, you're looking to split.
If you're looking for the split. So we come into tonight not at our best. Make sure we let them know that, hey, we're the fresher team. We're the deeper team, and let them mentally move on to Game 2. We don't need to mess around tonight.
Drew R., it's clear that the Hawks were the worst team in the East field, and they pushed you to 6. If the Sixers stay healthy, they're playing really well. Look out, man.
Couple things. If the Sixers stay healthy,
which is a bit there, I'm telling you, from having watched that and thinking about what it's going to be, I would be very surprised if Embiid played every game in the series.
Who knows? You never know, right? He's missed the appendectomy. Like he feels like it's always something with him.
It's always something with him,
right? And I would imagine, like probably the most frustrating thing ever if you're a Sixers fan, because when you see when he plays, how good he is and what he does for your team, he completely swings that series coming back.
Totally changed it. Was great and was great in the Game 7. But you felt everything. Like you felt he was going through the ringer in that Game 7.
Yeah. He probably wants you to know that he's going through the ringer also. Like, watch me battle. But Maxey's awesome. It's going to be a tough challenge. It's going to be physical.
Good. Although Edgecombe, when he's not good, is not good. Like when he shoots well, he's good.
Right.
But there's a lot
player.
of times where Edgecombe can't make a shot.
Right. He's a young player.
Yes.
Right. So those are things that you deal with. Consistency is a big problem for the younger players. But depth-wise, it's us. 5. Starting 5, you go back and forth on who you think is better. Probably at their very best. You're talking about an MVP of the league, right? So, at his very best, Embiid's better than Cat. Then you got the Maxey Brunson. The way OG's playing right now, man, I'm telling you right now, like it did how well he's shooting also. Guy's shooting almost 50. Guy's shooting 57% almost
great.
from three.
He's playing at a very high level.
Over 60% from the field, playing great defense. Hopefully that last game has Bridges kind of getting some kind of confidence because it was waning there. I mean, there's a couple games where it's like, dude, how much can you play him?
Well, they weren't.
Right. Like he stinks kind of right now. And then you got the bench options too. We'll figure out who he decides. And that's kind of been the thing about Mike Brown that I've liked the most. Although in the midst of the first three games of the last series, it was like, Mike Brown's not very good. He's kind of getting coached here. And then they make the adjustments. But we got to figure out what works. He thanked every coach on his coaching staff. Clearly he's collaborating with his coaches, which Tibbs probably wasn't doing. And it's, okay, how do we make this better? What do we fix? Who works where? How do these matchups work? And they beat the crap out of the Hawks at the end of that series.
They really did, didn't they?
Yeah, it wasn't even competitive.
They really did. By the way, Knicks are a bigger favorite tonight than they were any game over the Hawks in that series.
Right. I think the odds have completely swung to the Knicks being favored in the East now.
Well, the Knicks are favored in the East, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Detroit didn't give you a lot in that first round. They didn't look very good.
No, they didn't, but
they got by.
Yeah. And I'm sure they will lean on that as a reason why if they get through this, they'll point to that series and go, "Hey, it was good for us that we got."
It was a blessing because we played like crap and still won. Yeah, I agree.
We really got tested.
I agree. With Xfinity, you already enjoy ESPN. Everybody does as part of your TV lineup with live games, daily sports coverage, expert analysis. And now the ESPN Unlimited plan is available at no additional cost, giving you access to additional ESPN content in the ESPN app, on-demand programming, and originals to explore. Visit Xfinity.com/your subscriptions to activate ESPN Unlimited access. Then start watching in the ESPN app. More from ESPN, all in only one place. So we have the debut of Bring It at 7:45. We have the Knicks and we have the 76ers game one tonight, 7 o'clock pre, right here on 880 ESPN. We have the Mets and the Rockies, the red hot Mets in Colorado. They moved that game up. You can hear that on 1050 starting at 5 o'clock this afternoon. We have your calls to get to. We have RJ back in the mix, 1-800-919-3776. And by the way, the Yankees are scalding hot and made an interesting and some might even say curious decision. So, Rick, we have so much to do that today's going to be a really fun show, I think.
I can't wait. Let's go. I mean, we had one segment down. Plenty to talk about still. Glad to have RJ back, although I don't like how you treated him.
How did I treat him poorly?
Because we just saw the poor guy for like 5 minutes, and you're already giving him constructive criticisms.
I see. Knowing RJ the way I know him, I think he appreciates that. Okay. I think that, hey, if there's a way that I can be better, this is RJ speak. If there's a way I can be better,
shaking.
then I like that. I want that.
Okay.
RJ, is that untrue? You didn't want that constructive criticism?
It's not that I didn't want it. I appreciate it. I welcome the critiques. I want to be the best I can. I think it's just the timing. I think less than a minute had passed, and it's just like, oh, by the way.
Well, it was fresh on my mind.
Yeah.
And if I didn't bring it then, who knows when I do.
Are you ready indeed?
I mean, it's tough to compete with the Bauer Hour, so yeah.
We can give you your own show if you'd like.
No, listen. Tom Bauer brought the juice, so he's good for the room.
See,
I feel like we're not going to get the best of you today because
you hurt his feelings.
I feel like you're upset.
He was rejuvenated. Now you've sucked the life.
It's one thing to hurt somebody's feelings. It's another thing to do it before the show even gets started.
But I think that was calculated. Dave.
It was.
Dave knew on purpose.
Yeah.
He coming in. Here's what we're gonna bring up in the pre-show meeting.
Really bring him down.
I mean, you didn't bring it up on the special Sunday meeting we had.
Yeah,
we did have a special Sunday meeting. Rick was not engaged at all in that meeting.
I was engaged. I said I'm here.
It felt like you didn't want
I heard
to
Rick once.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. The hockey game was on.
It felt like you didn't want to be there.
Yeah, you felt right.
Exactly. All right, let's take a break. I hope you feel like you want to be here. We'll take a break. 800-919-3776. Your calls on the Knicks and the Sixers and the matchup that starts tonight. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
the Knicks.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
We got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. We got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
No matter your age or career stage, SUNY Canton delivers education at the speed of life. With flexible, fully online degree programs, you can earn your credential on your schedule. Ready to get started? Apply now for a summer start in high-demand programs like applied psychology, cybersecurity, healthcare management, and more. Our admissions team is ready to help you review transfer credits, explore degree options, choose courses, and navigate every step of enrollment. Email admissions@canton.edu today or visit canton.edu to learn more.
If you manage an active facility, you don't have time for disruption. Tricon Construction specializes in working inside healthcare, commercial, and industrial buildings without shutting operations down. That means tight planning, clear communication, safe, disciplined execution, because when patients are inside, when tenants are working, when production can't stop, there's no margin for mistakes. When it has to be handled professionally and handled right, Tricon is the only choice. Visit TriconBuilds.com, TriconBuilds.com.
Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. That's right, turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets just for getting started. FanDuel makes it easy to get closer to the action, from player props on your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up. It's everything you need all in one app. So don't miss your shot. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. New customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. That's right, turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets just for getting started. FanDuel makes it easy to get closer to the action, from player props on your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game. 21 plus and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Front with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Isn't this from Rocky?
That's right.
Yeah, I don't want to play Rocky music on the show.
Well, we're going to go into Philly.
We're going to take over
point.
Philly.
No,
take it over.
No, I don't want dirty Rocky on the show this week. I don't want it. We're better. We're better than Philly.
No, you're missing the point.
Ray does deals with Philly.
You think I'm rooting for Philadelphia in any sense here?
I know you're not rooting, but he is the prodigal son of Philadelphia. They love him there. I don't want any Rocky music on the show.
I don't think he's a prodigal son. I don't think he ever left.
Ray's team makes deals with Philly, okay? That's how this works. Give me a couple fours.
Play all the Rocky.
Made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, you want a couple? Give me a couple fours, and we'll give you Makai Lemon, okay? How's that sound?
We still got our guy. I'm happy.
Oh, my God. And by the way, the most annoying thing that's going on in all of sports right now is Ray's just love affair with Caleb Downs.
Thank you.
I mean, my God.
He loves Downs.
And he should, but, I mean, it's crazy.
Well, here's the thing. You knew I loved Downs heading into the draft. You knew that. It's not new. I love
Giants love Downs also.
The Giants love Downs, and all I had to hear for a month was you giddy about the Giants getting him. And you passed on him. He's ours now.
Someone we preferred.
Thank you.
They wanted Reese more.
We wanted Reese, and we wanted Mawanoa.
Good for you. Thank you.
You know what? Stop it. It's not like you look at what the Giants did and you're underwhelmed. The Giants did really well.
Whatever the Giants did, I'm thankful that it worked out the way it did.
You got an undersized safety. Congratulations.
I love this.
Man that can.
I love this, how it's changed.
There you go.
It sounds like, though, if Arvell Reese wasn't sitting there at 5,
there was going to
be. Well, no, it sounds like there was a thought that they would trade with the Chiefs down to 9 and
yes,
take
they
Downs.
Could have done that also. Then they would have wound up with Downs.
They would have had Downs and Mawanoa because he was sitting there at 10.
Right. Love or Reese at 5. If neither of those guys, it was either Mawanoa or trade down to 9. Correct.
There you go.
Yep. All right, 800-919-3776. You know what? I just might do, because I'm on the ball today, I might hand it to you for you to do your read right now. And then we can get to the call. Yeah, why not?
I mean, it's unheard of.
No, it says 6:25, and it's now 6:26.
So I have 8:25, but that's fine.
8:25?
That's what I have.
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Well, you know what? Maybe if RJ would give
Go get the glasses. Go get the glasses.
That's
You won't wear them.
Oh, yeah, 8:25. Well, then it's too early. Forget it then. You're not doing that now. I can't see well.
You
What
have
do want me to tell
glasses. You have glasses.
I have glasses.
You have glasses.
Yes, I
Just
have
wear them so you can see. Please.
It's very little font.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's why you have glasses. It's not little for us. We can see it's an 8. But you can't see properly.
I had it last night. Watching Rayleigh close out the game last night, and I was like, why are the Mets so excited to get out of the 8th? And the boy's like, it's the 9th, Dad.
That's great.
That's a 9 up there. I was like, that's a 9?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why can't you just wear them in the comfort of your own home?
It's more about I don't always know where they are. I'm not opposed to wearing them. Just don't exactly have knowledge of their whereabouts at all times.
But once we find them, why don't we keep a pair in the studio, and why don't we get another pair and we keep them right in the TV room?
Well, I don't need them in the TV room.
That's what you just think. You couldn't see the 9 on the TV, you said.
Yeah, but that's not that big a deal.
Okay.
They're reading glasses, as evidenced by not being able
right.
to
But do you want to give your kids more ammunition? Is that what you want?
The what?
Okay. Do you want to give your kids more ammunition to chirp you?
Plenty.
Now you can't see.
It's going to be by the way, a very, very active summer of ping pong. I can tell already.
Yeah, of course it is. Ben's back. You got super competitive kids. You're super competitive.
Yeah.
They're going to want to
beat
beat
well.
you up.
I beat them both yesterday.
Right, but they can smell the blood in the water. You can't really see well. You're getting older.
I see the ball fine.
This is when they want to take advantage.
Yeah.
I went through that same thing over the weekend. We had a game. Milo's team had a game on Saturday. They had a celebration afterwards because they won the Lasorda tournament. And then we stuck around. The kids had pizza and everything else. And then we had, kids wanted to keep hitting. So we pulled out the L screen. We were hitting. And then they're like, hey, dude, the dad should hit.
Oh,
so now you got all the kids watching. You got your kid watching. And you're trying to hit a home run. Field is at 300 plus. I mean, the fences are at 300. And you're getting chirped the entire time. Oh, warning track power. Why don't you hit the weight room? So if you get it,
I love it.
So you got to hit one out.
You must have hit well, though.
I did. I hit one. I finally hit one. I hit one out, and I'm like, that one's gone. And then one of the dads, JR, jumps up, who still plays baseball, jumps up and takes it back. Robs me of that one. I was like, really? This is what we're doing now?
Oh, he went out like a James Wood kind of situation?
Yeah, he caught it.
Geez.
And the kid's like, oh, that's unbelievable. I was like, yeah, for him it's unbelievable. For me, not so much.
Yeah,
eventually,
it had home run power that you showed you had the home run distance.
Yeah, but then I hit. Then he goes, well, I was pushing because I wanted you to hit like a bomb. So I eventually hit one, which was great.
Who was pitching?
One of the dads.
One of the dads was pitching.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't want to do the 825 read now, right?
I can if you want, but I think that's
it's probably inappropriate. It's probably inappropriate. Let's go to some of the callers. PBM, Purple Belt Mike, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, guys. Oh, I love the fact that we're playing the Sixers because I hate the Philadelphia, the filth of Philly. 76ers, they're going to dig their own grave. Knicks and floor. Slam the door, baby. Let's go, Knicks! Let's go, Knicks!
You hear the excitement. Wow. Thanks. 4? I don't know about 4.
Yeah, I don't know about 4 either.
That would be something, though.
Yeah.
If they just demolish them.
That'd be great. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I mean, that's a good team. I mean, it's a good
team.
With Maxi's a good player. Embiid's an MVP caliber player.
Yeah. I just don't think he's going to make it. Like physically.
Maybe.
I can't see him making it through the series.
Maybe. I mean, maybe you get him. I mean, as the series progresses, he gets. I mean, he wears down and he's limping around and everything else. But I mean, if he's healthy, he's a handful.
Right. But how often is he healthy?
Well, right now he is. I don't know what I don't know what percent of health he is because he was limping around. I don't know if that's just he likes to show people he's battling through stuff.
He does.
He took a shot to the knee at the end, though. I did see. I mean, you saw that.
Was it Edgecombe that fell into his knee? Someone fell right into his knee.
Yeah,
brutal.
I kind of hyperextended it, but
yep,
it's a whole different test now.
You know what I had to do? Because I was watching the post game and they did an interview with him on the court. He was holding his son, and it was adorable.
Yeah,
like his son's like, "Daddy, I just lost a tooth," and I was like, "Turn it off. I don't want to make him human. I don't want to have any feelings for him. Turn it off."
Yeah,
I wouldn't allow us to watch that. I didn't want to have any moment where I was like, "Oh, look at that, Joel Embiid. He's likable. He's a human being." Nope, he's a player I can't stand on Philadelphia. That's it.
Yeah, but he's a dirty player that we dislike. That's
exactly what he is. Mitchell Robinson is going to destroy him in this series.
Hopefully,
that's how I feel.
How about the video that Mitchell Robinson posted after the after the last game against Atlanta?
I know.
That's wild.
He hates Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, listen, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Whatever you got to do. I hope he hates Philly just as much.
I'm sure he hates Philly more.
I hope so. I mean, after
how
what
long
Joel
did it
Embiid
take
did
him
to
to recover from Embiid being dirty last time?
All right, but you got to make sure you're walking the line here, though. Right, we got to make sure that we were smart about this. Last thing we want to do now, all of a sudden, is start getting in foul trouble. Because, I mean, Embiid is a handful compared to what you just went against.
Oh, absolutely. Here is Mitch, by the way. He claims, do you believe this, that he doesn't even think about that incident from a couple years back?
Do I believe that? No.
Well, let's take a listen, and then we'll get your reaction.
No, I mean, I don't. I really don't live in the past. It is what it is. So I just move on.
So do you believe that?
I don't think you necessarily think about it just like, hey, it's a Tuesday and you're walking around. You're like, that's Joel Embiid. I think that once you play,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I think that 6 weeks ago, it wasn't like that Embiid was so dirty and I missed so much time. But now it's got to be a thought in his head, no?
Listen, I don't know the basketball mentality, but that's, I mean, as far as what I'm accustomed to, like the take that guy's number kind of mentality, yeah, you're paying attention. You know who did what and who deserves what. You don't think next year when Carolina plays Ottawa that there's going to be some kind of retribution for the uppercut that kid threw?
You would think.
100%. You saw what we did against Pittsburgh after I got knocked out that next game against Pittsburgh. Beat the crap out of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what players should do. Have long memories. Remember when you're, mistreated or dirty play, any of that
Of
stuff.
course, though. But it also helps to try to get you to that next level. Now, some players are different. Some players don't need it. But I would imagine that you're playing a team like this. You know how much you hate them and what Embiid did to you. It's going to ratchet up your level of focus to hopefully a different level.
But should you need that now?
Well, no, you don't need it, but it's just a little extra. Like, you know how powerful like hate as an emotion is.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, I mean, if you can work yourself into that kind of state. I mean, Jordan used to make stuff up just so he could create that.
He would make stuff up, and I think by the end of it, like, believe that it was true.
Yeah. Right. Like, he turns, in his mind, it was true.
Ray.
Say whatever you need.
Rapid fire. Raymond, quick, you ready?
Yep.
Where do you find the Knicks tonight?
880.
Where do you find the Mets tonight?
1050.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're a treat, is what you are. I want to let you know, Sail GP, Rick, is the ultimate race on water, where international teams go head-to-head in F-50 catamarans flying over 60 miles per hour. You think you know who's taking the win in Bermuda? Make your pick on the ESPN New York app. Get it right, and you'll be entered to win an exclusive meet and greet with Sail GP athletes at their team base at the Mumbatla New York Sail Grand Prix. Make your pick now and get closer to the action with Sail GP. Sail GP, high speed, high stakes, the ultimate race on water, landing in New York May 30th and 31st. Let's take a break, come back, hear from whiny Joel Embiid and our great Knicks fans. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on a busy Monday, ESPN New York.
The Knicks.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
Well, you got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. We got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is it's really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Hi, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. If you're looking at solar in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, here's what actually matters. Real numbers, honest answers, and a team that handles everything. We manage the entire process from start to finish. Designs, approvals, installation, and even a brand new roof if you need one. We don't sell you more than your home actually needs. Just smart systems designed for long-term savings and predictable energy costs. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment. Precision Solar, built to perform for decades.
Wait! Before you change the station, listen to this.
CarsForKids.org. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Rich Eisen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payments sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates. Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
The Knicks are one step closer to their ultimate goal.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
Will this be the year the Knicks punch their ticket to the NBA Finals?
Brunson right wing, walks into his three. That's good. Rebound, Towns on the putback is good. It's a Towns takeover here in the third quarter.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including Wild Turkey Bourbon, Citywide Window, DraftKings, and Total Orthopedics and Sports Medicine on ESPN New York.
Not the Rocky theme. DNR with you, ESPN New York again. Quick little reminder for the postseason now, the Knicks will be on 880 and the Mets will be on 1050 because the Mets are a class organization and are allowing that to happen. Rick, I do, and that starts tonight for Game 1, and then when the Mets are at the Rockies. I do have some concern here right now.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of really negative emails, and I don't know whether I delete them or I go with them or what I do.
Are these the negative towards RJ emails?
I didn't say that.
Well, I think
I don't want to sway you in your decision of what we do.
I think you need to read them, and I think if I know you the way I know you, I think that these are probably RJ nasty.
First one, JJ Jose. Ugh, that bleeping bum RJ is back. Get that loser the bleep out of here. Bauer's so much better. Bleep RJ. He's a bleep.
Wow.
That's JJ Jose.
Why you do this?
Why I do what?
Why you do this?
Why I do what? I asked Rick, do I read these? And he's like, yes, you read them. Isn't this what we do? We're full disclosure or no? Are we now a feeling show?
Let's not pretend like you need permission for this.
Then Micah L.
Yeah.
Why is that bleep RJ there? Didn't Bauer take over his job? He should have. Get that little loser out of there. He didn't really say little. He used a slang term I can't repeat.
Wow.
Yeah. That's it, though. Just two.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, just those two right now.
All right.
Maybe some people will come. You know what, Ray? I'd like people to come firing back. I love RJ.
See, maybe that's what it is. He feels like if he reads a couple nasty ones,
yes,
then the people that love
usually
RJ,
I get the RJ apologists to
Right.
come out of the woodwork.
We'll fire back. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
RJ's fine though. He's in his Sabres tank. Nothing can bother him. He's fine.
RJ, you feeling good?
Yeah, he's taking on Canada.
Well, it is our job to take on all of Canada now. Listen,
how do you feel about that, RJ? Because you hate Canada. Is this? I got to imagine you feel like Mitch.
Canada, RJ. No. See, this is you putting words in his mouth. He doesn't hate Canada. He thinks Canada is the same as everybody else.
That's right. That's usually the quote I go with. But in this instance,
he dislikes Canada.
Yeah, but in this instance,
no, he doesn't dislike Canada.
Well, I'm going to. I'm definitely going to. I will say though that what Marty St. Louis done is impressive.
It's unbelievable.
They're not even a real country anyway.
As for your email inbox, I mean, listen, we're a show of honesty. I think it's important you read those.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me what Bring It is at 7:35, 45, whenever
the glee you take in the emails is the troubling part.
That's the problem.
Yeah. It's not so much the people,
Bring it.
Mike and whoever else emailed in. That's not even really the
Micah,
sorry.
It might have been Micah Parsons. I don't know.
I mean, that would be an honor, actually. It's not so much an issue I have with them. It's just that I feel like you are very excited to read them. So that's the part. That's the
I'm not
part.
excited to read them. I read them because it's full disclosure here on the show.
It's glee. Yeah, it's glee.
It's not glee.
So Bring It is. So I will put out the disclaimer. It's different than what the roast is.
Bring it. Okay. Explain it, please.
So this was a brainchild. Rick, I think, was the first one to say it. And we need, as we transition, we never transition off of football, but at Monday at 7:45, no more around the league. At least for a little while. And what this is you have something coming off the weekend that you saw, you thought. It could be a strong take, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be an opinion. It could be a question. And it's something that you think needs to be out there in the universe that you haven't heard someone say yet. Like, your chance to be first to the podium to put this out there.
You know, thinking is overrated.
Because how many people say, oh, I was telling you back in X. Well, now's the time. Get it out there before everyone else does.
So is it kind of like your hot take or something you've seen more or?
It doesn't need to be a hot take, but it can be. But it's more so just something that a revelation and epiphany that you've had that you're ahead of the curve on everybody.
Okay.
Or
and
it
then
could
you bring
just,
it up, and maybe down the road that it comes to fruition, and now you're a genius.
Yeah, or it could just be a question for you guys. Like, hey, I was watching X, and I think Y. And you're like, oh, good question. Or, that's a terrible question. So, I mean, we are a show of honesty.
We are.
That caller brought it. Bring it.
Yeah.
And this is, and how often are we going to be saying "bring it"? Like, is that the staple of the segment?
Well, and you'll hear in the intro when we get there.
Bring it.
There's almost a bring it rating system. Like on how much you brought it.
Bring it.
Yeah.
So you might get a different "bring it" based on your question.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
across all sports, and I'm sure it'll venture into non-sports as well.
Oh, bring it! I like that. Non-sports bring it's. The Mets. You hated them. Now you love them. Bring it.
I mean, I don't know where that one was going, but yeah.
Can he handle New York? I don't know. Bring it. It's cute. You guys are really cute. All right then, everybody. Yankees, they say different teams. Seems same team to me. 800-919-3776. Bring it.
There you go. There you go.
I can't wait for this Open.
Is the Open, honestly, RJ, is the Open great?
That'll be for you to judge.
Well, what do you think? You make all these Opens. How do you feel about that Open going in?
I'm pleased with it.
You are.
So we'll see what you guys have to say.
And of course, with every Open, it'll be a mockery of me.
Not a mockery, but
of course, that's fine.
But you definitely laid the framework. Yeah, you're heavily involved in this. You didn't even know you were involved, but you are.
Is it mocking or is it just bringing?
He's bringing it.
Genius that you've said, bringing it back.
Well, when Dave lost his mind that one day, he was the one bringing it.
Because you guys are annoying me.
All right, I got a good example. RJ,
Okay.
tell me if you like this or not. John just sent it. You guys like this?
Go ahead.
All right, so John says the kid, the nephew, that portrayed Michael Jackson should win the Best Actor. For the Oscar for the Best Actor.
That's bringing it.
Yeah.
Because
that's good.
It'd be easy tomorrow to say, oh, I was saying that before everybody. John's putting it out there now.
So it's kind of a prediction-based market.
And that's how it will start. We'll see what it evolves into. If you want to be the first one out there that says, you know what? Everyone's saying Jose Caballero is going to be the guy. I'll tell you what. He'll struggle at some point. Anthony Volpe's going to come back in and play better than you think.
I like that.
Something like that.
I like John's. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't, agree or disagree. But I like that. I think that's a good, solid bring it.
All right, so now we know.
Now we know.
But it's a trial basis. If it stinks, it'll be on the cutting room floor soon. So,
but not right away.
I mean, we'll see how long of a leash it gets.
So if it's bad today, that's it. It could die.
I think Bring It's facing a lot of scrutiny coming up through the system.
I feel like Bring It is kind of like Mendoza right now. It's on the hot seat.
So we'll
Antonio Buccetti. Let's keep RJ. I'd rather get rid of that filthy Cowboys fan for Tom, not RJ.
Why do we have to keep getting rid of people?
What?
It feels like is the question right now is which one of you stays and which one does Bauer replace?
I mean Bauer has a job also
for now.
Until you decide to call him up.
If we were to want Bauer, I think we take Bauer, or we make him work a very long day.
From Bart Carlin.
Okay.
I don't know if you could just stay.
All right.
Wow.
No,
I think he's happy there.
I think we're all happy where we're at.
Not Dave.
No, I'm happy.
Dave's that Snickers commercial where they talk about trading.
For the
He's like,
Switch.
oh,
Yeah.
we're talking about the game.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah. Go to Lino in Staten Island. Good morning, Lino. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Great energy today. It's my birthday.
Well, how about you? How about you have some great energy, Lino? You said
go
half
out there
dead.
and dominate the Sixers. I can't stand them. Embiid is a dirty player. Let's go Knicks. Knicks in 5. Bring it.
There you go. That's Lino. Today's his birthday, by the way.
Yeah,
Happy
happy birthday.
birthday.
Right.
But he sounds like he was half asleep.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking for some more energy. That's fine. At least he said you have energy, which is great.
Of course. Well, how could I not have energy?
How could you not?
It's May the 4th, so all those nerds are like, hey, May the 4th be with you. So get that. and how many times do you think you're going to hear that today?
All those nerds.
It's May the 4th be with you.
I think in the afternoon it's going to be a lot. That's Alan likes that.
Alan likes the May the 4th?
Yeah, well, Alan's a big Star Wars guy.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a big Star Wars guy. I think the repetitive nature of like, oh, May the 4th, May the 4th.
I'm a Star Wars.
It's kind of weird, no?
Today is game 1. That's all that matters.
Yeah, today's game 1.
Against gross Philly. That's all. That's
you know
what
what's
we need to
nice,
be
too,
focused on.
is you get the appetizer Mets into the entree Knicks.
Right. Well, we just won a series, so hopefully we keep the good thing going here. Clay Holmes was awesome.
Clay Holmes is good.
Our replay guy stinks. Stinks.
It's terrible.
Sleep at the wheel.
It's terrible. We'll get into the Mets, but I mean, what they were doing with the runner that shouldn't have counted, that run that shouldn't have counted the other night, and then yesterday with the glove, he's bobbling the glove. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't
NFL. He didn't have possession of the glove.
Yeah, the glove. I mean, he's fumbling around with the glove. You said everyone in the dugout saw it.
It was blatantly obvious. Let's go to we love this guy, Jay in Atlanta. Jay, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, fellas. Excited just like you guys are. If Coach found a way to unlock Bridges and we get the Bridges we got in the last game, it might be a sweep or a gentleman's sweep. The Villanova Knicks, they're comfortable in Philly. We play well there. I don't see us having much of a problem here. Chances are we'll go to 6, but I really think 5 is a good shot. And look, man, I think there's greater things ahead. I'm really excited about today. Go Knicks. Let's close this out as fast as we can.
I love it. The thing that has to make you feel good about the Knicks, Rick, is that the big hurdle that I think we all thought was Boston. And Boston is now eliminated from the postseason in the Eastern Conference. You said it earlier. The Knicks are the favorites to come out of the East right now.
Yeah, I'd be easy with that, though. Right? I mean, it felt like Boston was our big hurdle last year and we lost to Indy. So you never know.
Of course you never know.
Who the biggest hurdle ends up being. I mean, Philly's a good team.
By the end of the Boston-Philly series, there were people that were rooting for Boston. They thought that Philly was a tougher matchup.
And that could be the case, especially with Tatum leaving that series with the injury.
Right. If you told me no Tatum, but I mean, Tatum comes back, that's a terrifying team still.
I still don't understand why late in that game they're just hoisting up threes, too. I just don't.
That's what they do.
Boston tries. It would drive me crazy.
That is what Boston does, and Boston's going to win or lose with the 3-point shot. And last year they lost with it, and this year they lost with it, and the year before that they won with it.
As far as the Bridges thing is concerned, it's not so much for me the points with Bridges. It's Tyrese Maxey and how we slow him down, and how well Mikal Bridges is, how well he can do that. Jalen's not going to do it. This is why you brought in Bridges and gave up what you gave up. You know what OG's capable of doing.
So who's Jalen going to cover?
They're probably going to hunt him, I would imagine.
But there's no good matchup. You can't put him on Oubre.
No, but I mean, I don't think you can. You're not going to want him on Maxey.
Well, he's got to guard someone.
I understand that, and they're probably. I mean, if I'm Philly, I'm going to look for him and try to get that switch so Maxey is matched up with Brunson. But I think on the other side of it, this will probably be an easier matchup for Brunson than last year.
Definitively. Because they don't have the depth and they don't have the length defensively to put somebody like that on.
Right,
on
but we have struggled with players like Maxey. He is a tough guy to slow down. And then I also worry about Cat potentially being in foul trouble because of Embiid. He's a handful, and that wasn't something that we've been talking about with Cat. Was early foul trouble. Listen, Boston played with their food a little bit. And it bit them in the ass.
It sure did.
We were messing around, and then we recognized, hey, fellas, we let Atlanta stick around. Things could get weird. Let's not let that happen. And the way they finished the series should give you a lot of confidence going into this next round. But I mean, as far as the top tier of both teams, both are good. Philly's good, man. I mean, Philly's starting 5 is really talented.
Really talented. I mean, you have 2 great players in Philly's starting 5.
Yeah.
Great.
And you got a good 2. I mean, Paul George is a good all-around player. Really good.
Yeah, he is.
They don't have the depth that you have, which is something that we talked about a lot last year, was our lack of depth, and then Tibbs wasn't really playing it. And Brown has shown you the willingness that even if you're not going to start a series, if that matchup is better, you'll play. I mean, Alvarado didn't start playing the series, and then became a big part of it by the end of it.
No, and this you figure if this is going to the Knicks aren't going to get run out of the building, right? They're not going to lose in 5. There's going to be a long if Philly were to get them, you would figure it's going to be a long drawn out series, right?
Well, you just told me the longer this goes, the better for the Knicks.
Oh, absolutely. I think the Knicks are going to win this series.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, I don't think you see a Game 7. Just saying, the Knicks' depth is way better than Philadelphia's.
Right, so you would think if it's going to be a long, drawn-out series that the Knicks would have the advantage. If this thing goes to 7,
correct,
the Knicks would have the advantage at home in Game 7.
You'd be home, and you have the deeper team.
And you're playing every other day.
Except for that until the Game 7.
Right.
Between 6 and 7, it would be 2 days off.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse tonight to not come out and
smash them.
Smash them immediately.
I totally agree. It looks like Anniversary Friday is going to be moved to Anniversary Thursday night.
Smart. I like that. That's the only decision. All your focus, all your attention. I love it.
I think that's what we have to do.
Yeah, but why? I mean, why would you have to mess around with it anyway, though? You've been
mean?
together for so long.
But I still want Sherry to understand the importance of the day and to feel special.
I think she does, and I also think she knows who she married.
Yeah, I think she does, and I think that she understands that as well. But I want her to understand the magnitude of the day and to be celebrated with it.
I'll make it a big day then.
Yeah. Well, Thursday night's gonna be big stuff.
There you go. Make it big. Go big.
I'm gonna go big on Thursday night.
Yeah, right.
Then Friday, we got the Knicks game.
Yeah, I would spend most of Friday before the Knicks game just reminding her how much you love her.
Of course.
And then
Sunday,
day.
when the mothers are being celebrated, we also have a Knicks game.
Right, but we already figured that out, right? We're going to go early on that one.
I think we're going to do a brunch.
Perfect.
On Sunday. By the way, Knicks, I'm going to put you on the test right here.
Okay.
Where can you find all the Knicks playoff games?
I'm glad you asked, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Mets are such great partners, the Knicks, as they chase an NBA title, will be on 880. The Mets, 1050.
You're good. You know what? You passed the test. Let's take a break. 800-919-3776. More Knicks. We'll get into the Yankees. We'll get into the Mets. The Mets don't like the challenge. We've got Bring It. We've got Stuff You Missed. RJ's back. Some miss Bauer. I'm happy RJ's back. DNR with you on a busy, excitable Monday right here on ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this busy Monday, and hopefully it's not too bad with the traffic. Here is Debbie Duhame.
From the Clark Peshkin Traffic Center, protect what you have. A will is not enough. Visit clarkpeshkin.com. Sign up now for a free estate planning workshop on May 13th. Traffic is still moving okay on 390, 490, and 590. Some volume on Scottsville Road right into Elmwood Avenue. Do watch for slowdowns as you head over to Lyle Ave into Mount Read Boulevard. So far, so good on the inner loop. Dewey Ave building at West Ridge Road. I'm Debbie Duhame, News Radio, Wham 1180.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch. I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Got any markdowns on brakes?
We mark Duralast brake pads down to free.
Free Duralast brake pads?
When you buy 2 rotors.
Can I get Duralast Gold pads for free?
With 2 Duralast Gold rotors, and there's a lifetime warranty on brake pads.
That's a huge markdown for so many miles.
Save on brakes and more during Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses for a limited time. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.
Mr. Big Time Capital One Bank guy.
Mom, please.
Well, look at this Capital One Cafe. I just might move in.
Or just drop by. Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week.
I could put my spoon collection right here by the ATM. Yes.
Wow, you weren't kidding, Mom.
I never kid about the spoon collection, son. Oh, hey, what's that thing you always say?
There's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts.
No, the other one.
What's in your wallet?
Oh,
That's my boy.
Terms apply. Visit CapitalOne.com/bank guide for details. Capital One and member FDIC.
Chris Canty here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that your fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The Knicks are the favorites to come out of the East right now.
Oh, I love the fact that we're playing the Sixers because I hate the filth of Philly.
The big hurdle that I think we all thought was Boston. And Boston is now eliminated from the postseason.
Knicks at 4. Slam the door, baby. Let's go, Knicks!
I really think 5 is a good shot.
The Knicks' depth is way better than Philadelphia's. I think the Knicks are going to win this series.
Yeah, I do too.
And I don't think you see a Game 7.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
You know what I love about this series as well is that it's every other day, like we mentioned before. It's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and if you somehow see a Game 7, then it would be on May the 17th. But only a Game 7 would have the 2 days off. I love it. And I also think that's to the Knicks' advantage. Because the Knicks have a better bench, and you have the health issues of Embiid for Philadelphia.
That's right. Yeah, you should be able to wear them down.
Yep.
Especially in Game 1, coming off of a series where they trailed, fought all the way back, the amount of not just physical but mental energy it takes to now go home, get yourself packed up, and then show up for Game 1 tonight. Yeah.
Wouldn't you just think from Philly's perspective there would be some kind of like a dip in just motivation and energy going from a Game 7 to a Game 1?
Well, definitely not motivation. Definitely not motivation. Potentially energy. It's just going to be harder to get yourself up. It's round 2 of the playoffs, man. Right? Like, you're going to be, get yourself worked up. Of course you're going to get yourself worked up. But at a certain point, what your mind's telling you to do and then what your body's capable of doing.
Right,
as
especially
you
a
get
guy that hasn't played a lot.
Are two different things.
And then how many minutes a night can Embiid play? He can't give you 38 minutes. You're not going to be able to get that out of him.
Like, you're gonna get whatever he's got. And however long he stays healthy. Everything you read about this series, he's averaging 37 minutes in that last series. Everything you've heard about this series and every NBA expert that breaks it down always points to the same thing. It's they're healthy now, but how long does that last?
Yeah, wouldn't you be surprised if he has full health, 100% health, or close to 100% for the entirety of the series? I would be after watching him play.
Well, define that, though. As opposed, like, you mean like he misses time, or it's just like
compromised?
Right. He'll have something where he's limping around, he hurt his knee or whatever.
It's every game.
Yeah, it feels like that.
It's every game. It's constant. He's got to run the court. He's got to defend. He's got to. They ask him to do a lot, and it's not like when you take him out of the game. Drummond is fine, but he's certainly not Embiid.
No, the guy's an MVP, man. Right? That's a huge dip. That's a huge. Like, at least when you go from Towns to Mitch, you can make the argument that if Cat's not involved in the offense, you're doing yourself you're upgrading because of how good Mitch is defensively and how good he is rebounding.
Mitch is going to be a bigger factor in this series than he was the Atlanta series.
Agreed.
You want to hear Joel Embiid whine and complain?
Yeah, I love that.
This is fun. So remember last time the Knicks took on the Celtics in the postseason, and it was
Sixers.
like, what did I say?
Celtics.
Yeah. Well, you remember that also last year when they beat the Celtics
I did,
in the postseason. Yeah. Well, so last time they took on the 76ers in the postseason, Philadelphia kind of was New York West is what I'd like to say. Not East, because that would be the wrong direction. Joel Embiid, he remembers as well, and now he's going on kind of a tour of how important it is for the Sixers to not sell their tickets and show up the Sixers fans and not give the tickets to Knicks fans. Here's Embiid.
I just have a message for our fans. Last time we played the Knicks, it felt like this was Madison Square Garden East. So we're gonna need the support. Don't sell your tickets. This is bigger than you. We need you guys. The atmosphere that we've had the last couple of games in Philly, especially the last one, pushing it to Game 7. I mean, we need all of it. I don't care if it's 70-30. It's Knicks fans. They travel. They're gonna buy the tickets, and there's gonna be, some people that need the money. And I, probably going to sell tickets, but don't do it. We need you guys. We got a pretty good chance. We're going to need our support. We're going to need them to be extremely loud. If you need money, I got you.
What an amazing and pathetic message.
It's bigger than you.
It's bigger than you. And if you need money, I got you.
I'd like to know how that works.
Yeah, what you think he's going to send money around to all the Philadelphia fans?
I guess maybe if you send some kind of like a letter or something, or email the team. Hey, listen, I didn't sell my tickets, but I do need money. Could you let me know?
Yeah. Steve O'Donohue, Section 112.
All right.
As evidenced here, I was there. Here's video evidence, but I don't have a lot of money, and I could use some.
Right. Attached to what I could sell the tickets for, didn't, because this is bigger than me, and I wanted to be the sport team. Just tell Joel I'm going to need some money in this Venmo.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How much money do you think you can get out of Joel?
I'd probably zero.
You don't think he's going to give
No.
any money?
I think this is the 0%.
Isn't this, as a fan, isn't this what it's all about? You want to be at these games?
Yeah.
He's got to plead with them not to sell their tickets?
Right. But again, it depends on why you bought the tickets. I mean, did you buy the tickets because you love the Sixers? Or the reason why you bought the Mets is where you want preferential, you want tickets for the playoffs? Is really what you want? Or did you buy it as a way to make some money?
Well, if I bought it to be able to go to the postseason, which is why I bought the Mets tickets, I want to go to regular season games, and I wanted to be first in line for the postseason. I can't sell the postseason.
No, right. Or you could. Or you're someone that's just kind of whatever. I like the team, but I don't like them that much.
Right.
Or
and if I
turn
could get
down
huge amounts of money
right
for my tickets, that's embarrassing, though.
I probably would have used different words, though, maybe, than it's like it's bigger than you. Like
we
something
need,
that was,
we need you.
Yeah, like
how about
we
just
need
that
you.
as the sentiment?
Right, like you're a part of this. It's about us coming
It's
together.
about us, right?
Yeah.
We're in this one together, so don't sell your tickets.
Not this is bigger than you, you losers. It affects how we play.
It's a weird message, and you wouldn't expect this from Philadelphia either.
Well, that's how they're selling tickets now, though. You can't get tickets if you don't live in the area. You can't buy them.
So they have
it's secondary. You can, but
right
from the team you can't buy them. They'll give you a refund.
Well, but do they have tickets through the team now? I can't imagine you can go on and just buy tickets through the team.
I'm sure they
one
probably
of the secondary ticket brokers.
Or maybe they hang on to some. You saw the same. You saw the same thing that I saw. Whether or not it says that they check the
they check your zip code,
and then they send you
and
back
they won't sell
refund.
them to you.
Right.
Which is I don't know, kind of ridiculous, but
they want a Philly crowd.
And then I'm getting all these. So I tweeted about it because I made fun of this. So I tweeted about it, and I get you don't understand. New York has so much more money than Philadelphia. It's not fair. Please, Philadelphia is not they have plenty of money in that city, and they have a big. And they always claim that they're this great fan base for all their teams.
They are there. I mean, that's one of the things that they're known for. That's what kind of sports city Philly is.
Right. So stop it. Show up. Don't
Team
embarrass
needs you.
yourselves any more than you already have.
Your team needs you. We're
Don't
not worried
be
about that at the
Atlanta.
Garden. The Garden's gonna be ruckus tonight.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Jalen Brunson came out and was like, guys, don't sell your tickets to Philadelphia fans. We need you. No, we never do that. It's embarrassing.
We don't have to.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, if you felt like you had to.
Yeah, but if you feel like you have to, you've already lost.
Correct. Yeah, if you have to beg for people not to sell their tickets after what you've already experienced, then you're probably in trouble.
Yeah, you're in big trouble. I can't wait. Game 3, Knicks up 2-0, 50-50 crowd. Huh.
It is nice, though, too, as a fan, just to have a team that you hate also. It does bring a little added extra something.
What, for the Knicks fan to hate Philly?
Just for us, for us to hate them.
I hate Philly.
I know.
RJ, question for you.
Yeah, hi.
How the roads looking in Rochester this morning?
They look good. I mean, there's a couple issues, but I think they'll get sorted out here in time.
What is the traffic situation typically in Rochester?
You would know if you paid attention about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, if you let me listen to it, maybe I would have.
Listen, there's enough to be traffic, but it also gets sorted out very quickly. So that's the hope. And maybe we'll get another update here shortly.
You think we're going to get another traffic update from Debbie?
I think at this point.
In Rochester?
Yeah, you just keep the theme. I'm curious. I don't know if anyone else is, but I know those roads. I was just on some of them.
Don't they have a local person in Rochester that can do the traffic?
Maybe Debbie just got excited. She wanted to take a peek at the cameras, see how things were looking.
Debbie's national.
I feel like Debbie's just talking to me sometimes. And that time I think she actually was just talking to me.
Debbie loves you, by the way.
I'm a big Debbie supporter.
Yeah, she's told me. Bauer, she's an RJ guy.
No, I listen, I don't think we have to push people down to prop others up.
That's right.
No, we do.
I think you're the same person that when we have the Jordan LeBron debate is always the one that says, why do we have to denigrate one person to lift the other person up?
Right. I do say that.
Yeah, right. Except now, for some reason, with one of your close friends, you're reading nasty emails about.
Because deep down, that's who he is.
Dave's also the same one that if we compliment anyone when he's out, his first response will be, okay, do the show with them. I'll leave.
I don't
Exactly.
care.
I don't care.
I don't care. I hope whoever replaces me when I'm out is great.
You wouldn't know because you don't listen.
Last time I was away, I listened.
Which is shocking. Shocking.
A lot. And it was terrible. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was good. It was. I enjoyed it. RJ.
Yes.
Where can one consume the Knicks tonight?
That'd be 880, Dave.
That's right.
Yeah.
And moving forward, where can you consume every Knicks playoff game from here on in?
That's also 880.
Right. And then you say, wait, but the Mets are typically on 880.
Right.
Where can I find the Mets?
That's over on 1050.
You're well versed in this, aren't you?
And they have a new start time today.
What time did they start today?
Well, today, Dave, they start at 5:40.
Yeah, first pitch 5:40, pregame 5 o'clock.
I'm not sure who your starting pitcher is, but he started at 5:40.
Right. Well, you know who the second pitcher is.
Dave.
David Peterson's going to be your second pitcher.
Not Dave Rothenberg.
No.
Dave Peterson.
Right.
But you think if he changes his name, it'll turn his luck around? He's Dave Peterson now.
Just Dave?
Dave Peter. No, I like that. Dave Peterson.
Like a rebrand.
Yeah, I think they should try something.
And then
hopefully the starter is not Sean.
Anytime he strikes out, he gives you, I'm Dave.
Yes. With little finger guns.
Little finger guns.
Pew, pew.
That's like you get out of a big jam, like first and third, double play.
That would have to be at the end of the inning, though, because that's a pitch clock violation all day long.
You know what I like about that one? I like when the finger guns get really going. It's like boo 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 boo, like they really get moving there. Yeah,
they start off normal enough. Pace picks up.
Yes, if a grown man doing finger guns on a radio show could be normal enough, yes.
He goes from having 6 shooters to all of a sudden having fully automatic weapons by the end of it.
Right. I like a bazooka by the end of that. I'm an American Sniper at the end of that.
What's a finger bazooka sound like?
Like the double play's being turned and he's just pointing to this guy.
He's shooting the guy as soon as the guy gets thrown at second, the first.
Yeah, you'd have to holster those babies.
Yeah, right. But then he point right to the bench though. Then he goes.
You think
second,
shit
first.
Like post game? Like, why didn't you back up first on the play? Like I was using my finger guns.
I mean, how many things do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
I threw the pitch.
On that play into the gap, shouldn't you be behind third base? In case the ball gets away. I was using my finger weapons. I'm sorry.
I can't do everything.
You're asking for too much.
I'm only one guy.
I'm Dave.
I'm Dave.
Oh my goodness. So RJ, 7:45 today. We're gonna play a little Bring It, right?
We're gonna bring it.
Does everyone play? Is it like a morning roast where everyone has a Bring It, or could you say I just don't have a Bring It this week?
I would say if you have one, you don't have to force it, but I'd say if you have one, it's encouraged. But I don't want to throw some.
You're encouraged to bring it.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you'll see you're heavily involved in the intro, so I think it'd be a letdown if you don't bring it. But if you don't feel comfortable, then we'll let you slide this week.
No. I think I should start out hot.
Yeah, kind of your segment. Yeah.
Well, but I didn't have the idea to do the segment.
Well, you're the inspiration for it.
Yeah, you're the inspiration for you, the muse.
I'm the Bring It muse.
Yeah.
Do you think phone lines will go wild for Bring It, RJ?
That's the hope. Like I said, Bring It's on a short leash. So I think if Bring It doesn't bring it today.
Who do you think has concerns about Bring It?
I think John.
John.
Yeah. I think John would walk in here and say, you know what, Bring It. It was not brought.
You know what it's going to be replaced
Right,
with?
get to know your co-host.
Getting to know you, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's so obvious.
It's transparent.
Yes.
Right.
I've assured John that there will be time for both, getting to know you and Bring It. But I do think that if Bring It does not live up to the expectations or doesn't have a clear vision of what it is, then
do you think there's a chance that Bring It doesn't make it past today?
I don't think it's likely, but I think it's on the table. Yeah.
And you think there's a real chance that next Monday it's getting to know you and not Bring It?
If it is not brought in Bring It, then I think if it really flops, then yeah, I'd say that's possible. So
that'd be unfortunate. Do you have a good Bring It?
I'd like to think so. But I guess
what are you laughing at?
We'll see how many Bring It.
Do you have a good Bring It?
Bring It. I got a really nice email. Bring It.
Good. Read a nice one.
It's so great to have RJ back. He's like that reliable, small, compact Civic that you know is going to start every morning and get you where you need to go, whereas Bauer is the sleek sports car that comes in hot as the new car smell and will look great for a minute, but eventually we know will burst into flames.
Bauer literally said he's the Civic type of guy.
RJ, did you hear that part of the show? What kind of guy are you, Bauer?
I'm just a basic guy, like a Honda Civic or something like that.
Verbatim.
RJ, we were talking about Ray passing, and we said if Ray leaves you
RJ, here, let us set the scene. Ray dies, who's going to get all his goods?
Ray dies, who gets his stuff? And then we asked Bauer if Ray decided he wanted to give you his Jeep, his cherished possessions, all the man hours to go into that. Would you want his Jeep? He goes, what kind of guy are you, Bauer?
I'm just a basic guy, like a Honda Civic or something like that.
And then he asked if it's okay if he were to take Ray's Jeep and give it to his sister, because he thinks his sister might like Ray's Jeep.
He undid a lot of good with that, got to tell you.
I'll take it, but I think I'll give it to my sister.
He's going to give it to his sister.
He's a thoughtful guy, that Tom Bauer.
What do you want from Ray if he goes?
Nothing.
You don't want anything?
You don't want the recliner? It's just it's fully refurbished.
You know what?
It's like brand new.
Actually, something
a massage recliner.
Something I would want, like they have in National Treasure, which is based on a true story, and they have the book, like the president's book. I would want Ray's book for what happened in the half bedroom.
Oh,
I would want the secrets.
Like the video. How about if you had video?
Like the log of who signed in, who signed out.
You'd be very disappointed.
Like I assume he has like a Jeter situation where you kind of got to check all your electronics at the door, but he keeps a log.
Did you say
Gift
National
baskets.
Treasure is based on a true story?
I know it's not.
Oh.
I like to throw that out there. Though.
I love how that's what stuck with you.
Well, I was like, I let it kind of simmer. I was like, I can't. I got to go back there.
No, that would be an insane statement. I just like to throw it out there once in a while and see if anyone catches it.
Like that movie Godzilla. It's based on a true story.
According to John, it is.
John loves Godzilla.
He loves Godzilla. Because he wanted to be a paleontologist.
Yeah, but I don't know that Godzilla would be a paleontologist.
I love dinosaurs.
It's not a dinosaur?
I actually wanted to be a paleontologist.
Ish?
Is it a dinosaur?
Ish?
Dinosaur Jace?
Yeah.
Maybe
kind
ish.
Would you describe it? It's a giant reptile.
I guess.
I mean, you guess.
I don't know.
It's humongous.
Okay, I understand that.
But there's lots of big bones. I don't know. It's got to be something like that. I feel like it would be in the purview of a paleontologist.
I guess it would be. Right in that sort of...
On the solid word I just used there, right? Did you catch the word I just used there?
What did you say?
Purview?
Purview's nice.
Wow. Full cap today is.
You're really coming along. You know that?
On point.
You're really coming along. It's highly impressive. You want to do your 8:20 read now?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's take a break, come back, and get into the local baseball, and we'll have that lead us into Bring It, and then we'll get, of course, back to the Knicks. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to threes and more, build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. So if you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, bet them on FanDuel. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to threes and more, build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. So if you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, bet them on FanDuel. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game, 21 plus, and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, as we roll along on this very busy Monday. Again, the Mets tonight, 5 o'clock. That game's on 10:50 because they've been gentlemanly enough to allow the Knicks to be on 8:80 for tonight and every single postseason game for the duration now of the Knicks, which is hopefully a lot. Hopefully this takes us deep into June now with the Knicks, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
You know what the conversation is going to be at some point soon, too, right? With John?
No.
Let's see if you know.
Knicks Couchcast.
Maybe.
No.
Hey, are you guys planning to work on Memorial Day if the Knicks are alive?
Yeah.
That's only a matter of time before that.
It's probably in his agenda. Of
I'm
things to
sure.
talk about this week. Yeah.
Right. When he pops in this morning, hey guys, Memorial Day, Knicks play that night or night before. Do you think that's? He's kind of like Lumberg from Office Space.
Kind of.
Guys, do you think you could?
Yeah. Gonna need you to come on Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Could work.
And
that
then
Monday.
here, see how super Italian I am. I'm making vodka sauce again.
How'd it look to you last night?
The same. It's like tomato soup.
But it's not. It's not like that's an overly impressive looking dish that he's making.
No, he's eating pasta. Is what he's.
It looks fine. I don't think it looks bad. I wouldn't be like rushing to show that to everyone though.
No, I'd like to see him in the process. Like he's already sent us that. All he added was that he put the pasta in. Looks like he's heating it up in a pan with the sauce on it. I'd like to see like some action shots of him actually like putting it together. He could very well just be opening up a can of vodka sauce and putting it in a pan to heat up.
So you want to see the steps along the way?
Yeah, I want to see him go do some cutting, whatever he's doing. What are we doing? I don't know what he did in there.
Yeah, nobody knows.
It's like the same pictures he sent last time.
So the Mets Friday night come from behind win.
Oh yeah.
Saturday, they're gonna win. They're gonna win this game. Bases loaded. They got Bichette up. Then they got Soto. They get no runs. They can't, seal that one away. Then they lose. Then yesterday they come back and they win. So I guess the good news is they won the series against the dreadful Angels, but they're still not a very good baseball team.
No, they're not. And not to mention the fact that was McClain didn't pitch great, but still,
that might have been McClain's worst start as a pro.
Probably, but those would be one of the ones you'd point to because Clay Holmes was good again, and you have McClain, and then. I don't know how everyone feels about Peralta, but for the most part, he's been fine. Those are your three guys. Then once you get past that, now you're just hoping.
Correct.
That someone pitches well.
Correct.
Because the bottom two in your rotation stink.
Stearns came out and gave a seal of approval, sign of approval for the manager. The Mendoza's not going anywhere.
Favors. He did himself no favors over the weekend.
No. Mendoza was brutal this weekend.
Right. Like I don't know. It went so far with the negativity that it was like, well, if you're not going to fire him, then extend him. So those conversations stop. Well, you're definitely not extending him, and he's also not doing you any favors here. When you're struggling the way the Mets are struggling, and right, you can't. Your offense stinks, and all these different things that happen. It feels like if it's not this, it's that. If the other day it's Weaver talking about trying to be perfect and everything else. The last thing you can do is afford to have mistakes coming from the bench. Our replay guy missed it. What do you mean your replay guy missed it?
And how many times is then get a new replay guy? The runner on Saturday clearly crossed the plate after the out was made at third base. Clearly. And it didn't seem like it was all that difficult to get that shot. And then yesterday, when they flipped the glove over to the pitcher at first, right when the ball stuck it in, he didn't have possession of it.
No.
He caught it, he bobbled it, and went into the air, and he was finally able to secure it, which was a wild play in its own right, after first base was already touched by the base runner. So what have you seen the reaction from the bench in that play?
Yeah. Saw it a bunch of different times.
And you don't think to challenge it?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, at that point, you're trying to do whatever it takes, right? You'll look for anything to give you some kind of advantage when you're in the situation that the Mets are in right now. And that, again, they may like Mendoza, but when you start having situations like this that are compounding the problem as opposed to helping you, it's a recipe for just, all right, like, what are we doing here?
Well, what are you?
Like, this
what
guy's
are you
not
doing?
helping us.
I don't understand what you're doing. I mean, the runner clearly, and the one that was even more upsetting was the runner the other night, because you might have won that game had that run not counted.
Right, and you got your best pitcher on the mound also.
And the runner was out by steps. It wasn't like it was really all that close.
No, Bichette clearly he clearly tagged him in the foot on the way into third base. And the runner hadn't scored yet. I don't know how you missed it. What do you mean you missed it? It's his job. You missed it.
Right. You have cameras all over the place in these stadiums.
They all have iPads. I mean, that's your job, is to check the replay. I mean, you know how fast it's going to be. This is not new.
And also, there's times when you're watching the game in live speed, real time, that you can tell that the runner was thrown out. Nobody saw, hey, Skip, runner was out before he touched home plate.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know what anyone was watching in that situation. I'm sure there's some people that saw it, hey, which we do here. It's just they didn't. I mean, when things go bad, they go bad, which is why they should. I don't understand why we're sticking with this right now. I know you won a series, and it was nice. You had to set a couple home runs. That's great. Benj made an awesome catch, but Clay Holmes has been great. But what is Mendoza doing actually? You already fired his coaching staff.
Well, they came out with a big seal of approval. He's going nowhere.
You're 10 games under 500, and that would again, that actually pisses me off the most about this whole thing is that you handpicked his staff. I know no one expected this, but if you're going to fire his entire coaching staff, I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong. That leads me to believe that Mendoza could be on his way out.
Well, yeah, that would be the first.
That's the
first
next step
in moving on from him.
Okay,
figure,
so
right?
worst case scenario, it's just how I like to kind of approach things. If this thing doesn't go well, and all these different pieces that we brought in, or God forbid there's injuries, and this thing gets off to a bad start, who's taking the job? If we have to sacrifice Mendoza to get this thing going, is it Kai Correa? Well, he's young. He's not. Well, then it needs to be somebody.
Well, is it Beltran? I mean, who's it going to be?
But that's is it Girardi? Who is it?
What's the succession plan if and when
they don't
this
have
doesn't
one
work
right now?
out?
But they don't have one right now.
Well, how is that possible?
Right, Philly had one. We got a guy with experience. We feel good about. I mean, his son's in the front office. If things don't go well, we got Don Mattingly sitting there to take this thing over. Like, how much more do you need to see?
I don't know.
Like, there's some things you can say, hey, listen, this is Stearns, man. It's roster construction. It's not right. But you're not making it any better. Like I said, you could say the same thing about the Giants last year. Going into the season, was it wins or was it for Jackson Dart pops? Well, Jackson Dart popped, and you're putting yourself in a position to win games, and the offense was really good. But guess what? The coach was costing you games now.
Right. You can't blow games. You can't have the coach losing you games.
Right. You can't add to the problems. You're supposed to help fix this.
Well, right now, Mendoza, I mean, he almost looks, and I'm sure he's not, but he almost looks disinterested when you watch the Mets games.
I don't, unless he's come to the realization that his team's just not good.
So then you know what? Resign. Like if you don't want to be here, then resign. These are clear and obvious plays that you're staring into space and not reviewing.
Well, what he's doing is not doing himself any favors, because I think this for as bad as this thing has been, I think for the most part the calls that we take about the Mets and the conversation surrounding the Mets is almost feeling bad for Mendoza. Like, what do you want this guy to do? This is David Stern's fault, right? But so as long as you don't make mistakes, that'll probably be the sentiment. No one could. Mendoza's not going to do anything.
Right.
Here. How much?
I mean, they're batting Melendez third and Beatty fourth and Simeon fifth and Benj sixth. Right. So yeah, you're not going to succeed. But you look lost in the lack of decision making that you're having right now.
Right. There's one thing to be like, hey, I just don't have the talent to win right now. I got Lindor's out. All these different things that have happened. The Manaea we can't get in the mind. Peterson, Senga, you name it. Like things, it's not good enough. But when you start compounding the problem and you start becoming part of the problem,
you are now part of the problem. You are the problem.
That conversation changes now.
Help your team. RJ, what do we have? We have a cut from Buster Olney that we can play?
Yeah, and why he hasn't been fired yet, if you want to hear that.
I would love to hear that.
Because at least they're intellectually honest with themselves. Because they know that the reason why they're losing all these games is not because of Carlos Mendoza. It's because they have a group of veteran players who are really underperforming so far. They have had comprehensive failure with their everyday lineup. The veteran team that David Stearns, the head of baseball operations, Steve Cohen, they put that group together, and they have not played well. And you do wonder how they're going to find their way out of the woods.
They need a tank.
They need more than a tank.
Yeah.
They need. I watched a little Maverick last night. They need Tom Cruise up in there trying to figure things out.
That's the sequel to Top Gun.
Yeah, using the old enemy plane to get himself out. Look at their lineup yesterday.
I just ran through with you. It's pathetic.
Look at the outfield.
You batted Melendez third. And then eventually, when things aren't going to go well with him, or you need to go, with another player, you're gonna get Slater in for Melendez,
right?
And then you got Beatty, you have your cleanup batter sitting 211 in Beatty. And then, don't worry, your 5-hitter Marcus Semion's hitting 213. Carson Bench, who I think is starting to figure it out a little bit, I think. Made a great play in right field yesterday.
Great play.
He's hitting 6. He's hitting a robust 186. Vientos had a big game yesterday. Although that was some play the other night he made at first base when the ball went right through his glove.
Well, then you had the pass ball with Alvarez. It's poorly constructed is what it is.
It's disgusting. Tyrone Taylor, he takes the collar. 0 for 4. He's hitting 200. And recently paid Luis Torrens is hitting 182. That's your lineup.
Right. And then you see Pete walk into New York and hit a couple home runs.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes.
Which is something that we desperately need, is some actually slug to
power
the
and health
lineup.
Yes.
Right. What did you think? Well, at least Robert hasn't stayed healthy. So today, this will be the team that he stays healthy, but that hasn't worked. Polanco, out. I mean, it's a disaster, dude.
It's a disaster. How close? They're 10 games under right now. I'll ask you, and we'll take a break and come back and get into the Yankees as well. How close to 500 at any point this year do you think this team gets to? Don't answer it now. Think about it. We'll get into that. We'll do it next. DNR with you. And the debut of Bring It. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch. I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. You know you gotta take care of mom. Plus, my wife just became a first-time mom. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with code Canty. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. And it's easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code Canty to get 25% off. That's BOUQS.com.
SailGP is the ultimate race on water, where international teams go head-to-head in F-50 catamarans flying over 60 miles per hour. Think you know who's taking the win in Bermuda? Make your pick on the ESPN New York app. Get it right, and you'll be entered to win an exclusive meet and greet with SailGP athletes at their team base at the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix. Make your pick now and get closer to the action with SailGP. SailGP. High speed, high stakes. The ultimate race on water. Landing in New York, May 30th and 31st.
The Knicks.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
Well, you got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. We got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
What is this, Star Wars, Ray? I feel confident this is Star Wars. Have you seen all the Star Wars movies?
Have I seen all of them? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You've seen Star Wars, right?
I think I've seen them all, yeah.
Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
What, are there 9 of them?
There's a bunch of spinoffs now, but yeah, the main series has 9.
Are they all out, or are we still waiting on some of those?
Of the 9?
Yes.
No, they're all out.
They're all out?
They're all well out.
And you've seen them all?
Yes. I feel like everyone's seen all of them.
No, I have not.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I've seen Star Wars, and that's it. I haven't seen Empire Strikes Back. I haven't seen the other one.
Maybe you schedule it after the Giants' 11th home game. You schedule.
Hey, you throw yourself a nice.
I have no interest in watching the Star Wars
Day
stuff.
You like Spaceballs?
It doesn't interest me.
Do you like Spaceballs?
Spaceballs, I like. Yes.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of Mel Brooks. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not judging those that like Star Wars. I understand the fascination. It's just I don't like it.
It feels like you're kind of putting your toe right in that water.
Yeah, right.
How do you figure?
Listen, and listen, it's produced by this company. We love Star Wars.
Love it.
I'd advise you to also love Star Wars.
I like The Mandalorian. You name it.
But it feels like you're kind of just you're kind of peeking into the water. Maybe
I'm not peeking at all. If you like Star Wars, love Star Wars. I mean, I don't need to promote Star Wars. It's like the most popular franchise ever.
But you haven't really tried it.
I have. It's just
I
don't love that stuff.
Maybe you'd like it though.
But I've seen it. First one, great.
Though. You haven't seen anything else though. You didn't even know.
Yeah,
if
I've seen pieces of The Empire Strikes Back, and what's the third of the first 3?
Return of the Jedi.
The Jedi, yeah. I'm familiar with Yoda. I know Natalie Portman was involved. But,
That's a real endorsement there, Dave.
So it needs to say it's not in your top. The
Mandalorian, that stuff. I mean, listen, it's great.
Yeah, I think there's a Mandalorian movie coming out very soon.
Okay, that's great.
It's not in the top year. It's not in the upper echelons of.
I don't feel like you're a huge Star Wars guy either.
Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu on May 22nd.
Grogu,
Baby Yoda.
That's Baby Yoda.
The Baby Yoda.
Oh, yeah. It's Yoda as a baby, or Yoda has a baby.
No, it's a Baby Yoda. I don't know what the species is called. It's just a Baby Yoda.
Why are you laughing?
Yoda has a baby?
Yoda has a
baby Yoda. The genuine curiosity is funny.
Because I'm curious by nature.
I mean, if Yoda had a baby, congrats. Good for you, Yoda.
Does Yoda ever take a wife?
I haven't seen.
I don't think so.
They haven't covered that. Maybe that's for 10.
Yeah, maybe they cover that in the next one.
That's RJ, you're a big Star Wars guy?
Yeah, I'm middle of the road, but I like that question.
Who's the big Hahn is a big one, right?
Massive.
Hahn, John.
Oh, John is also?
John knows.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hahn loves it.
Nice.
Hahn loves Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm a Star Wars.
I'm
game
fine with it.
time.
I watch it with the kids, but that's.
My kids like it.
Yeah, I'm not a diehard Star Wars fan, but it's fine.
I feel like you could go either way.
Yeah, I could listen. I don't mind watching it. I'm not dressing up in costumes and stuff.
Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. 5:40, the Mets visit the Rockies. That game, of course, again on 10:50 a.m. 7:05, Yankees host the Orioles for a wraparound series. And then 8 o'clock, game 1 between the Knicks and the Sixers at the Garden. That game is right here on 880 ESPN. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So I asked you the question. What do you think the Knicks are going to get their way back? The Mets are going to get their way back into this race at all, or how close to 500 do you think they'll get?
I think they'll eventually get themselves close to. I think they get themselves to right around 500.
You do,
yeah.
So and I mean, how many wins do you think you need to get into the postseason?
To get to 500, you need to get 81 wins.
No, but that's not what I said. I said, how many wins do you think you need to get to the postseason?
How many wins do I need to get to the postseason?
Mm-hmm.
I have to pull up the standings currently.
But what would you think? 83, 84, 85? So you think the Mets will be close to a playoff team then?
I don't think it's going to stay this bad. I don't. But I also have questions as to whether or not, when you brought him in, right, Luis Robert, the reason why he's not what everyone expected because of the injury stuff. Polanco's been hurt in his career. You had Mauricio up, now you lost him. When's Lindor coming back? The bottom two of your rotation stink. I don't know how that's getting better. It's not like it doesn't feel like you have a ton of options. Is it Jonah Tong? Like who is it? Who is it that's helping? We spent this entire time talking about the Yankees and running it back. But at the very least, you got Cole coming, who wasn't there last year because he was hurt, and what that would do. A healthy Rodon now. So you're gonna have reinforcements. What are the reinforcements for the Mets with the rotation?
I don't think they have anything coming in.
Right, they don't.
So then how are you supposed to have any modicum of excitement about this team?
I feel like the offense has to be better than it is right now.
Well, yeah. Listen, when Lindor comes back and Polanco and Robert, but there's still massive holes. Alvarez is not good.
He is not. And then
Beatty's not good.
No. And how much more do you need to see to recognize that? I just have a hard time believing it's going to be. What are you thinking? 70-something wins?
Yeah.
Following up that season with completely reimagining the team.
They are a really bad team. Yeah,
I understand that.
I think the Mets. I think they're going to win probably 74 games.
Oh.
They're bad.
If you win 74 games.
It's not by accident that we're sitting here 10 games below 500 early May.
Well, and it's also, it's actually gone. Last time we checked, I think, or when RJ asked the question on a Tuesday, I think they were only like 6.5 out. It's now 8, so you're headed in the wrong direction.
Well, you're lousy. And granted, you won 2 games this weekend, but that's you win games when your pitching is really good. And they do have a couple of really good starters. Like Peralta's good, Holmes has been great, and McClain is really, really good. Although, in his 7 starts so far this season, the Mets are 1-6 for Nolan McClain. So it's not like even that translates to wins.
Well, you're getting that DeGrom vibe, where you just don't score enough.
Although he was not good the other day.
That was not great, no. You didn't do any favors either by your replay guy being sleeping. Missed it. Great. Thanks, buddy.
Right. Great. And that's now what happens with this team.
I'm sure the conversations too in the clubhouse like, hey, just focus on, just do your job. That's it. You don't have to do more, right? Don't press. Just do it. Just get yourself ready. Do your job. Well, how about the replay guy? Could he do his job, please?
Agreed.
As we sit here struggling, as we sit here 10 games under 500,
it's embarrassing.
He took 12-22.
You're 12-22, and how many games already this season have you blown? Like that game last week to Washington was pathetic.
Right. It's just take your turns. Like what part is the reason why you lost?
Right. And again, they've played 34 games, and now you have to think that. How much more of this are we going to have to deal with?
They have they're having an easy enough time losing games on their own. We don't need, on top of it now, is mistakes that are happening off the field. Like on the field, we're having no problem losing games. Let's not add to that by not having things that you can control not happen. Especially when as a manager, this couldn't be going worse for you right now at the moment.
No. And again, maybe they can make a little run here. They have Colorado for a couple of games. Detroit's not playing great baseball.
Right, but we said that the last 9 games
I
stretch
know.
we talked about it.
There is no safe space. Therein lies the problem. There are really no teams that you can play where you think to yourself, okay, we should clean up on this team, because you are one of those teams right now.
Right. Like, there's not a lot of things that they do well.
What do they do well? They have a couple of really good pitchers.
That's it.
And there's times when their bullpen looks good. But offensively, almost exclusively, they're terrible.
Right. And they don't have the power. It's just a lot of things that are wrong with this team. The decisions that were made were just, and again, I guess you just fall into the, hey, David Stearns had all this success in Milwaukee, so he's just naturally going to have success here. But
it still makes no sense. It makes no sense that with a real budget, this guy's having massive success, and with no budget that he can't do anything.
And still managed to spend the second most in baseball.
Right. Where did he spend all this money on?
Right. Bichette, listen, Bichette doesn't deserve $42 million a year. But because you didn't get Tucker, you pivoted to Bichette, thinking that somehow after being a bad shortstop would turn into a good enough third baseman. And now I don't know how much of that just like learning a new position affects him offensively, or it's New York, because I think you have to take that into account too. When guys come from a different market and then coming to New York, the Devin Williams stuff, you just saw him fail in
yeah, but that can't be a tremendous surprise.
No, but I'm saying you had no problem paying him to the point where it may have turned off Edwin Diaz from coming back. Like, hey, he's going to be our closer. Don't let Edwin Diaz know. I'm sure that aggravated him. You want to play games. You don't want to give him exactly what he's asking for. Los Angeles does. But why was it going to be different here than it was with the Yankees? It's still New York. You brought two guys in that lost their jobs in New York with the Yankees.
Right. Right. And you continue to bring in Yankees, which is strange also.
Well, Yankees that haven't really, aren't performing well.
The whole thing is very, very strange. You want to I don't. Do you play Bring It? Do you want to Bring It? Do you want to bring it? Are you ready for this segment?
I'm ready for the segment. I think do you want to bring it?
Do you want to bring it? So here's what we need. We need the RJ. Can you explain again? Because this is really your brainchild. So I want you to explain it again. Then we'll open up the phone lines 800-919-3776. And then you said that on the YouTube chat, people are going to be able to ask their questions or pose their thoughts, and we can bring that to the air as well, right?
Yeah, so let's do a quick synopsis. So
yes.
Once upon a time, Dave lost his mind.
Bring it.
He said this.
Bring it.
And that over and over and over and over. And he was challenging people to bring it. So Rick had the idea. This is probably back in February, where
why did I have that reaction, by the way?
I believe it's because...
Do we remember this?
I do. And so I did a little research because I wanted to be buttoned up here. I criticized you for being too into the weather.
Yes.
And that was your response. And so as a result, you wanted people to bring it on literally just about anything other than the weather.
But you talked in a different voice. It wasn't. Right. It wasn't Dave's voice. It was
It was Mr. Bring It.
Yeah, like you had some strong teases like this one.
Garrett Cole, Tommy John, Bring It.
Yep. I think this was the full.
Can't get out of your house. Nothing you can do. Bread, milk. How do we get them? What do we do? 800-919-3776. Bring it.
So I think in real time, Rick said, hey, this would be a fun idea for a segment. Mm-hmm. So we kind of tabled it until now. And the point of this is to, like I said, bring it. But I think the early genesis of it is to be ahead of the curve on something. You have a thought, something you've been holding on to, maybe you saw it over the weekend. It could be a question. It could be a strong opinion. But we want you to get it out there. However, there is something that I should say.
Uh-oh.
No, because typically...
Uh-oh.
Well, typically we take questions from and comments and opinions from all over. This is just going to be an on-air, so you call us, or you get in the YouTube chat and you fire in there.
And you take your pants down there.
I suppose...
The obsession with taking the pants down
if you want to do that in the comfort of your own home, and that's how you consume us, then yeah.
Right, so who says no to that?
Nobody.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't have pants on right now.
Exactly. So this is all working out.
Yep.
And then if there's any good bring it's in the YouTube chat, you guys are going to bring those to air, aren't you?
We'll bring those there. And I mean, there's kind of an evaluation system. Did you
bring it?
Or did you
bring it?
Or did you
bring it?
Yeah.
Rick, are you ready?
You really are a treat.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay. RJ, it's been a long-awaited open for us to hear. Let's bring it. All right, then, everybody.
It's time to
bring it.
So what's the number to call?
800-919-3776.
Will you
bring it?
Will you
bring it?
Or will you
bring it?
But whatever you do,
bring it hard.
That was nice. That was a good open. I'll give you credit.
I don't recall that caller saying
that was Stamatis.
That was Stamatis.
Yeah. The great Stamatis in Astoria. All right, so let's go here.
Oh, boy.
Rick, would you like to have the maiden voyage of Bring It, since this is kind of your brainchild here?
I guess. I wasn't ready for that.
Well, we don't have to. I don't know
fine.
the particular
Listen,
order.
And you guys can tell me. I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but this is something that's been on my mind for a long time.
Okay.
And it just so happens that I saw a story that kind of brought it back. So when I had my first child, I've told you the story before. Then I went back and forth with names. I went in with a name that I thought I liked, and I also made the mistake. And I tell people,
and you wouldn't give a name before you left the hospital,
right? Because Milo was supposed to be Rocco. When he came out, did not look like a Rocco, and I refused to just give him a name. So I was like, when the name feels right, I'll name the baby. And that ended up taking a couple weeks. We left, the whole deal. I also made the mistake of asking people when they said, "Hey, do you have a name?" I'd say a name, and then I got 50 different opinions. My mother being the worst of those. Where it's like, what do you think about this name? Well, I knew this person, and that person wasn't. I'm like, okay. Well, so that name.
Why would you ask your mom though?
Because I'm an idiot. Okay, I wanted everyone to feel involved. My first kid, like that, everyone was excited. I got caught up in it. Okay, did make that mistake in the next two.
All right.
I do have a bit of an issue now because the kid doesn't get to decide when it's born what the name is going to be. And I went through all the different things. Hey, what as this kid grows up, if I name him or her this, what could be some of the nicknames and all those different. I think we all did those things. And then you'll have people that just died. And it feels selfish to me to give kids names that they will now have to live with for the rest of their lives that are just don't make any sense. Do you need to name your kid Apple? Do you need to name your kid Vanilla?
Who's Vanilla?
I have a friend who named his kid Vanilla.
Vanilla?
Yeah. Yeah. So Cameron Diaz and her husband, Benji Madden, and they believe it's their husband. I don't know if they're married or not, but together, needless to say, had their third child, and they named the child Naudus Madden.
Naudus?
Naudus. Like nautical. Means sailor or voyager. So now that kid will be Naudus.
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 How about if Naudus is naughty? Naughty Naudus.
Naughty Naudus.
It's funny you bring that up, though.
I'm all for creative names, but that's, come on.
This is the exact conversation happening in my home right now.
Right.
Because sometimes
you're thinking about going Naudus for your future daughter?
Naudus hasn't come up, but there have been some unique ones, shall we call it? And I'm not going to put them out there in case those are names people have that are listening. But
can you give us one that you're just like no?
No, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Okay.
I'd be sad to hurt someone's feelings. But Ange brought one up yesterday, and I thought she was kidding. And then I turned around to see her face, and I go, "Oh, you're serious?"
Oops.
And she goes, "Yeah, I really liked it." And she's like, "You don't?" I go, "I'll be honest, I feel like you made that up."
Right, but you also have the kid. The kid has to live with the name.
That's what I mean. Someone has to be the trailblazer. I know all names originate from somewhere. There has to be a first time for everything. But I look at her and go, "You're not thinking this through. This kid is easy target in middle school with that name."
Right. It's hard enough to be a kid now.
Yes.
You're going to name it like, Naudus?
Well, you're putting such high expectations because you better be really smart, really good at sports, really something.
Could you imagine if you're one of those, like, strange children and you have to go through life with that name?
Yeah, you're done.
It's cruel.
But there has to be some thought. Yeah, there has to be some real, like, hey, I'm not the one that has to live with this name. The kid's going to have to live with this name.
Yeah, it's actually cruel. All right,
you could be like... So I'd be like Dominicans and combined up mother and father's names.
They just make up their own names?
No, they combine names.
What do you mean they combine them?
Well, so if the... I'll throw two names out there. Martin and Isabel, right?
Oh, Isabel?
Martin and Isabel.
Isabel?
They have a daughter. They'll name her Marty Bell. Like
Marty
that.
Bell. How about they name it Marble?
Why don't you combine the names? It's very popular among
It's
the
not a
Dominicans.
conjunction. You don't
What would you
combine
name
names.
Dave's kid would be what? Shave?
Yeah. My next child would be Shave.
Or
yes.
Dairy.
Dairy.
I just think it's something that you need to. You need to take a lot into account when you're naming. Like the kid's got the kid. This is the word. The kid. We can't be selfish with names. That's it. Bring it.
So this is unfortunate, RJ. Really unfortunate. You want to know what that is?
What's that?
So you put one on my screen.
Yes.
I can't see it that well.
Oh, God.
Would you like me to read it to you?
Well, let me try. The Knicks are bullies. I think maybe I can. That like to beat up bad teams.
Yep.
Mike Brown is not a great coach.
I feel like I'm in second grade class right now.
Does it say Cat O-Will turn back? Is that right?
Yep, it does say
Cat
Cat
O-Will turn
It
back
does say Cat O-Will.
into a pumpkin, and Ray Williams to eat his words about the Knicks bring it.
Close enough.
Ray will have to.
Oh, and Ray will have to eat his words about the Knicks. Bring it.
This can't be real.
That's lament.
Totally true.
I got one in the chat. People who don't like everything bagels are nerds.
No, that's ridiculous.
They can't handle all the flavor that life brings. Go eat your sad plain bagel.
Ridiculous.
Go eat your sad plain bagel alone. Bring it.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. All right. I'm ready to bring it. Are you ready to have me bring it, Rick? Bring it.
I hope so, yes.
Bring it. Yankees put out a press release yesterday. Following today's game, the Yankees returned infielder Anthony Volpe from his rehab assignment, reinstated him from the 10-day injured list, and optioned him to AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre. So Twitter is literally, oh my, you see what they've done? Caballero is the Yankees shortstop. Yeah, for now, Caballero is the Yankees shortstop. And here's my bring it. When the Yankees are in the postseason, and we know that they will be, and they run out to their individual positions on that opening postseason day, your starting shortstop will be Anthony Volpe. And I have zero doubt about it. And the fact that people are up in arms because the Yankees in May have decided to put Volpe for a minute, who knows how long it'll even be, to AAA is just reason that the Yankees have it so good. Because all you do is win, and then you freak out about nonsense. Opening postseason game, Anthony Volpe, starting shortstop. Signed, sealed, delivered, done. Bring it!
I have heard a lot of people, though, that actually appreciate the sense of urgency that the Yankees are doing business with this year. The Caballero, in a perfect world, would be that great kind of utility guy because of all the positions he plays and everything else. But because he's played so well at shortstop, I mean, offensively and defensively.
He's been terrific, yeah.
It's like, why would you all of a sudden now take Anthony Volpe, who hasn't had spring training, who's coming off a bad year, and just give him the spot? Caballero's earned the spot.
Yeah, for the moment, he's earned the spot. But
Right,
when
so
we
until
get to
it
the
changes.
opening day of postseason, you don't think that it's Volpe?
No, I think that as the season progresses, and who knows how long that'll be, because, again, he's playing in AAA. He needs the reps. Is if Caballero starts to struggle, it'll give him the opportunity to bring Anthony Volpe in and then see what he does at shortstop. I mean, listen, Anthony Volpe could end up being the Yankees' second baseman next year.
Anthony Volpe could. Well, I mean, Chisholm is not going to be back with this team, you wouldn't think.
Right, so you move, they move him to second base. You have Lombard playing short. And there you go.
And there you go, for the foreseeable future. RJ, how did I do with my first bring it?
I think you did well. I think that's what we're looking for.
Okay, great. I'm glad. Wow. All right, look at this.
Bring it.
The phone lines are all lit up. Oh, this is another one on the YouTube chat. Oh, boy. All right. David Stearns is overrated. The small market team being good in a trash division never impressed me. Is that really even a bring it? Like, that feels like a very...
Listen, we're feeling our way through it. We're trying to, like, on the in real time here trying to figure out what we want this to be.
I mean, but do you feel like David Stearns is overrated? But no one likes him at all.
Right now, he's not overrated. Everyone doesn't like him now. I mean, maybe coming in, he was overrated, like what he was doing in Milwaukee wasn't transferable.
Right. I mean, you could have brought this up last year. Now it feels, I don't know, maybe, but it just
all right.
doesn't
I got
feel like
one.
It's the appropriate time.
Bring it is ass. Bring it.
Bring it is ass. Bring it.
Yep.
How do you feel about that, RJ?
Well, it's not just on me.
Is this a roast or is it like what are we doing?
Well, that would be Friday. Let's go to our dear friend Wes in East Hanover. Wes, you're on. Bring it.
Morning, fellas. So I want to bring a challenge. All the commissioners have made changes to their leagues to try to improve viewership, try to improve ratings, blah, 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 and to get people more bought in. No commissioner has more success in improving his league than Rob Manfred. You have the pitch clock. You have ABS. You have the bigger bases. You have the 2 out of 3 wild card series. You have the universal DH. You name it, the moves that he has made his game so much better than anything Adam Silver has tried to do, anything that Goodell has tried to do, anything that Bettman has tried to do. Rob Manfred's changes have had more impact, and they are better than any of the other 4 commissioners currently. Appreciate it. Consider it Broughton.
Oh. I think that's a pretty good bring it. Bring it.
I got one on the chat. MB5516. Brady Tkachuk will be playing hockey in 2026 for a New York hockey team.
Bring it. That's a good bring it.
Solid.
That's a really good one. Justin in Jersey. Bring it, my friend.
I'd like to go back to where we originally brought it from, and the weather community. You just can't come after us for no reason, RJ. I don't know what it was, but it's just we love our weather. It's an everyday thing. You got to make sure that you're ready for rain at 24/7. You never know, or who knows? Maybe there's going to be a tsunami or something. You know what? I think it's been brought, so bring it.
Yeah.
It sounded like a threat almost.
Ray saying in my ear the whole time, is this a weatherman? Who is this man?
My point was, though, that this was like the 4th winter storm of the season and the 2nd heavy snowfall. We've seen it before. We got to act like we've been there before.
We got hammered this winter.
Yeah, we did. Dave was minutes shy of taking calls on it.
I was not. I was just bringing everyone to the attention of the weather that was happening, and for some reason you lost your composure.
I don't think that's the case at all. I think composure was kept. I think it was just a critique that was...
Well, you've upset Justin in Jersey.
Apparently. Sorry.
Sean in Rutherford. Sean, you can bring it.
Morning, fellas. I believe the Jets are going to find a way to win 6+ games. They're going to drop us down the draft. We're going to live in quarterback hell forever. They're not going to be able to get one of these top prospects. Thanks, guys.
I mean, that's not uplifting at all.
No, that's deflating is what it is.
Terrible. No, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. Is we're going to get to the draft, fast forward to next year, and Dante Moore, now in the draft, will go with the 2nd pick that we had this year, and it won't be us. That team will trade out of that pick.
It is quite possible. Ray, you have your bring it?
So this has been a story that's been out there, and we've been laughing and having our giggles. There's an uncomfortable aspect to it with the whole Mike Vrabel, Dan Rossini thing, and less about like the off-field, whatever you want to call it. To me, there's a non-0% chance that Mike Vrabel is not coaching the Patriots this year, and I don't feel like that has been discussed enough because I do think there's a little issue with integrity here like that. We keep talking about the whole A.J. Brown trade and stuff, but then at the end of the day, I keep coming back to the same thing. Do you guys remember the GM of the Cardinals about 10 years ago, Steve Keim?
Yep.
Remember a statement he once said about prospects, and I think this applies to everything, more broadly coaches, but, prospects in specifics. They said, if Hannibal Lecter ran at 4.3, we'd say he had an eating disorder.
Right.
It's the NFL in general. So, again, I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it's a non-0% chance that Mike Vrabel doesn't necessarily get fired, but may step down from the Patriots. I think there's a chance.
This year he steps down?
Well, if not this year, when?
No. Can't imagine he's stepping down.
Well, I don't think he's going to step down, unless his wife demands that he steps down. But I don't know why she would demand that.
He just got a standing ovation.
Which is
so weird.
Which is
Patriots
amazing.
fans. I'm actually surprised they put them on the Gone Fishing last night. That was shocking.
it was strange.
Yeah.
A little uncomfortable.
It was very, very strange. Let's go to Vinny in Queens. Vinny, you're on. Bring it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My point is Mike Brown better bring it in this series because he got circles run around him in the first 3 games by Quinn Snyder, and the Knicks were able to overcome it versus Atlanta because we had so much more talent. You go down 2-1 to Philly with some bad coaching mistakes. We're not coming back from that. They're too talented with Embiid and all those guards that they have that can target Brunson.
First 3 games, I don't know that I would say he had circles run around him. Game 1, they easily won. Game 2, they should have let get closer than should have gotten. 3 and 4 were bad. But then they won the final 2 games. So 3 games even. So I don't know. I thought that Snyder was better early, and I thought that
No. They won game 1.
They won one. You didn't finish game 1 thinking to yourself,
once you got through the first 3 games, and then they figured out, hey, we can start using, let's let the offense go through Cat. Is when things changed.
Yeah. But I feel like that attitude of he was outcoached was games 2 and 3. Game 1 he was fine.
Yeah, right. But after the first 3 games, listen, Mike Brown. Now, all of a sudden, is that going to revert back to what you saw in the first 3 games? I mean, what you saw in 4, 5, and 6 it was good coaching. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in this. It's a new matchup, right? There's going to be new adjustments and everything else that are made. It's going to be a different challenge with Cat and Embiid and everything else.
RJ, why don't you put a bow on Bring It, and then we'll move on to some Yankees news.
Oh, sure. So I'll make this quick. So there was something that happened the last couple of days in the hockey world with the Oilers going out, and you know they've had a lot of disappointing exits to the playoffs, and then I heard Leon Draisaitl say this:
in what world do you have the best player in the world on your team and you're not looking to win? Or you're like, and I know we're looking to win, but we need to be better. We have to be better. There's no way around it. We have to improve. And he's signed for 2 more years, and God knows where that goes, but we have 2 years here right now. As of right now, we have 2 years, and we have to get significantly better.
They'll have 2 years or less. This is the beginning of the end.
This is the beginning of the end.
This is the beginning of the end of Connor McDavid as an Edmonton Oiler.
And wouldn't you think, Rick, that the commissioner of the league would want him to go to a big market?
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to go anywhere, it would be a big market, yeah. So you get a chance to see him more often, or the casual fan gets to see him more often than staying up watching Oilers games. But let's not pretend like Leon Draisaitl is not one of the best players in the world either.
He's awesome.
Correct.
At what point does he get fed up, too? I mean, you can already sound he's fed up. I mean, they made some bad decisions.
I mean, they have been terrific for years, and just they have not had a goalie that's competent.
Right, but they were also in the Stanley Cup final in back-to-back years, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that has happened. But they have made some bad decisions.
But it doesn't feel like they're getting closer to winning.
Well, no, they're out in the first round, man.
Right.
And now, McDavid wasn't 100%, but still, like the fact that we're sitting here talking about, I mean, their goaltending and some of the other decisions that they've made is, and especially with the deal he just signed, it's it's a movable deal. Like he gave them a break. He gave them a sweetheart deal for the next 2 years.
So that's Bring It. That's the first incarnation. You think we'll bring it back next week? You think?
I think it needs to be worked on a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do go from that transition to what's very sad news. John Sterling has passed away at the age of 87 years old.
Yeah.
We learned earlier this year that he suffered from a heart attack. Nobody did have an opinion on John Sterling. He was fascinating, right? He was different in the way he called games. He would have these home run calls, and he was entertaining. Some people didn't like him. Most people did. But that's not really the story. The story is at the age of 87, almost 88 years old, John Sterling, Yankees announcer for a long time, has passed away, which is sad.
Right. And we did know as we were taking shrapnel the entire time, but waited to confirm because, again, we are not the company that he works for. So as I'm going through the chat, seeing us, We were going to talk about it as soon as we were told we could talk
We were
about it.
waiting to have,
right, our
more
company,
than one source confirming that
Correct.
John Sterling had passed away.
Right, the other station he's worked for WFAN, so they have a relationship. We do not have that same relationship.
Right. And we waited until it was confirmed with numerous
Right.
sources.
'Cause we've
and
also
now
had-
has been.
Right.
We knew that this was rumbling out there, and we wanted to wait until we could actually confirm it. It is confirmed, and it's sad. I mean, he's 87, so it's not like he didn't live a long, storied life, but it's sad. And he was doing play-by-play forever. I mean, he was doing Nets, he was doing Hawks. This is a guy he's been a lifer in the sports radio game.
Yeah, he's been the voice of the Yankees. I mean, for a lot of people. Right? For most of, name the Yankee fan, however old you are, for most of your fandom, he's been the voice that you listen to on the radio. And
he did it for how long? He did it forever.
I loved him.
And he up until recently, he didn't miss a game for a very long time.
Yeah, and just eventually, it's a lot, man. I mean, it's 162 with all the traveling and everything else. It's a long time to do it. And to have the creativity to do the home run calls and everything else, I love listening to him.
You were a big fan?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Well, you know what it is? It wasn't bland. Whether you liked him or not, everyone knew who he was. Some people made fun of his calls and thought they were kind of gimmicky and silly, but I think for the most part, people respected him, and he was always there. And I thought he was entertaining. I thought he was highly entertaining calling a baseball
Over
game.
5,000 consecutive regular season
Yeah, he
games.
never missed a game.
Over 5,000.
And think of the amount of World Series that he called, and the amount
That's
of important games that he called. And then think of and now is he Vin Scully? No, I mean they had a different style, but the Yankees win. Yankees win. It's an iconic call.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at some of the stuff. So it sounds like he started play-by-play in 1970 in the NBA.
I think he called the Yankees from 89 to 24. So we're looking at 35 years.
Yep.
On numerous different stations.
Right. He did the Nets. He did the Islanders. He's done everything.
I will tell you what, though. The K Show, which is a must-listen every day, is going to be a must-listen to today.
I love some of those K stories when he tells us the Sterling stories.
Oh, they're unbelievable. But those guys were partners before Michael got into the TV booth, which is probably close to a decade, I would guess.
Yeah, they were close.
Yeah. But, Michael's going to have a million stories on his show today, but it is a sad day. It's the nature of what life is that, you get to an advanced age and you pass away, but then we celebrate the life, we remember back, and he was a terrific play-by-play announcer. So, RJ, Ray, this must hit you guys. You're Yankees fans. You must have listened to him a billion times.
Yeah, it's a very sad day. John is the voice of what we heard on the radio as children when the Yankees were up and coming, or when I'd not be able to watch them on TV. John and Michael, when they were doing the calls together, that is what I heard. It's difficult anytime you lose that childhood voice, and I know it doesn't mean the same to you guys because you're Mets guys, but John is synonymous with the Yankees. Yeah. So
he's synonymous with the Yankees. What's your favorite call? Is it Stanton?
No, honestly, just the Yankees win. Like the first time I had heard it when they won the World Series in '96, it was just a cool moment. That was the first World Series I had seen. So, and at that point, and again, I know that we talk about this all the time. Like, I'm a Yankee fan. I'm spoiled. I get that. I accept that. You're right. I am spoiled. At that time, the Yankees had been meh in my childhood.
96 was, you don't remember in your lifetime a Yankees winning.
Exactly.
They hadn't, right?
The Yankees had been mostly meh in my childhood. The year that they looked really, really good was 94. Baseball goes on strike. 95, thought it was a good team. They lose to the Mariners. Donnie Baseball retires. So winning that World Series in 96 was amazing. And listening to John's call, that's always what I think of when I think back to that World Series.
I know you just mentioned it, over 5,000 games, Rick, consecutively. 5,060 consecutive games from 89 until July of 2019. That is incredible.
It's amazing.
So 30 consecutive years. Think about that now. Think about your voice not going out, not having a family emergency, not having a death in the family that you have to go to, like nothing for 30 years. The Yankees you're on the road nonstop.
Well, I'm sure that he's dealt with all those things.
But just power through them.
Right, and being sick, not feeling great, and all those things. I just think, we really have been lucky here. And now, with his retirement and now his passing, and then on the other side of this for us with Howie, this being Howie's last year,
right.
It's, like you wouldn't mind, as much as you would, and this is the truth. I love watching things, but like life happens and there's a lot of things going on. I never minded listening to a Yankee when he was doing the game with Susan. I never mind listening to a Yankees game on the radio or on the opposite side.
Well, the thing about baseball is it's the one sport, I think, the one sport that you can consume and kind of like picture it in your mind as you're listening on the radio. I can't hockey, forget it. And Kenny is amazing, and the announcers we have now, Alex Faust, they're terrific. But I just don't consume hockey well enough that it works for me in my brain to like follow along. Baseball, you can. Baseball's slow, and you can just kind of listen to the stories and consume the game.
You know what? I think though too. I think that when you're doing it for as long as he did it, is to be able to create outside of just the play-by-play stuff, his relationship with Susan, and then on top of that, like not necessarily taking yourself so seriously where you're not afraid to, like some of his home run calls, that like it wasn't just about the play-by-play with him. Like he was the play-by-play guy, but he was also like those were things that you also looked forward to. You're getting the play-by-play with the personality also. Like those home run calls were, they were, people would talk about them.
Oh,
right. It wasn't just the game.
How about when the Yankees would bring someone up, and you'd be like, "What do you think the call's going to be when Peraza, Ellsbury, whoever it is? What do you think it's going to be when they hit a home run? What do you think Sterling is going to come up with for this guy?"
Yeah, right. You looked forward to it. Like
he
made himself part of it, which is, because it is entertainment also. Yeah, it's a tough loss.
It is a tough loss. It is a tough loss. He's a great. We've been spoiled here in New York. Over the years, we've had great announcers, but
you don't realize it maybe in the moment till it's gone.
What? How good he? No, but I think people recognize how entertaining and good he was.
No, I know, but then you take it for granted, is what I'm saying.
Yes,
because you're so accustomed to it, and then it's gone, and it's like, wow.
Especially here, I think that we have been spoiled with great announcers. When you go back to, just go back to Mel Allen and Lindsey Nelson and Ralph Kiner and Gary Cohen now and Michael Kay and you name them. We've had a million great announcers.
Howie's
here.
great. Yeah, we're
Marty Glickman, forever ago. Howie Rose, like you mentioned. Kenny Albert. We've had. John Sterling was. Yeah, we've been spoiled. But the thing is, this is where you want to get to, right? Like this is when you're a young announcer and you're doing games and God knows where, you want to eventually wind up finding your way to New York because this is the pinnacle of all of it.
Right, but I also think it's like, and now it may not be a great comparison, but it's one of my thoughts with this is like when you do, and it's different because it's play-by-play and I get it, but still, like when you do a sports talk show like we're doing, like a lot of it is talking sports, but it's also trying to incorporate your personality into the sports conversation, right? Because you can go listen to anyone talk about sports, but you're drawn to the personalities of the people talking sports. So his infusion of his personality with the home run calls and everything else made it something that you wanted to listen to. Like I looked forward to being in the car sometimes, like, oh, hey, I get to listen to it on the radio.
Yep.
Because I'm looking forward to the home run calls, or even like just some of the stuff that happened. Like it was entertaining on top of just being really good play-by-play.
Yes, highly entertaining, and not everybody loved John Sterling. Like he did have a lot of critics that said just let the game breathe, and you don't have to make it about you, and you don't have to have these silly home run calls. But I think for the most part, and we can open up the phone lines if you want to call and reminisce, 800-919-3776. I think for the most part, he was really kind of beloved, and it was one of theirs, right? He was a Yankee. He was there forever. Like you mentioned, you grew up on John Sterling. If you're, he started in 89. So if you were born in 80 or in that range, so if you're 45, 50 years old, think of the history and the amount of times you've listened to John Sterling call a baseball game.
Right, but to think to do over 5,000 straight games.
That's crazy.
How much you loved it. Right? So, I mean, of course, you're going to have some of your personality and some of your, and like, it just, to do it as long as he did it in consecutive games like that, how much he loved it. That's sad.
It is sad. I mean, but that streak has to go up there with, like, Cal Ripken.
It's unbelievable.
And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, and I know that Ripken played, but, Ripken was what, 22? What did he wind up getting to? I know 2130 was the record. Was it 20? I forget what he wound up getting himself to. 2197 well, it doesn't matter. This was over double that.
26.
He got to 2632. Was that his number?
2632, yeah.
All right, so it was just about double. But 30 years. He called every game for the Yankees on the road, wherever. California, Florida, Texas, New York, the stadium, bad weather, you name it. 30 years he called every Yankees game. That is miraculous.
It really is. All the travel and everything else, absolutely.
Good for him. So it is a sad day, but again, I think it's a sad day. We note that.
To be celebrated.
Right, exactly. But you want to kind of reflect back on your memories of John Sterling and what a brilliant, great, incredible announcer that he was. And he was. And he made it fun. And it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, we lose track of that sometimes.
Yes, because we take it so seriously, and me more than anyone. But this is fun, and it's supposed to be. So why don't we take a break? We'll come back. If you want to reflect on John Sterling, you're welcome to 800-919-3776. If you didn't hear, all right, now's the time for your read, huh?
Now's the time for my read. Yeah.
I want to do it all morning, but it's going to happen now. So let's let you do your read. The phone lines are open. We'll get into the Knicks, of course, more Mets, John Sterling, and the Yankees. 800-919-3776. Also want to refresh and remind you again that the Knicks are on 880 tonight, starting at 7 against the Sixers, and the Mets have been kind enough to move to 10:50, 5 o'clock against the Rockies, and that will be the way it is throughout the postseason for the Knicks and the Mets. But now, why don't you read away?
All right, well, FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long, with more ways to build and more value every time you play. You can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to threes and more, build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. So if you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, bet them on FanDuel. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
All right, very well done. Let's take a break, come back. You know what's on the docket. Lots to do. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. All right, let's see if we can get a traffic for this general area. Here she is, the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Let me bring it the traffic. We've got issues on the West Side Highway, northbound bumper-to-bumper traffic up by 72nd Street. It's a car fire with 2 lanes blocked. Watch for slowdowns, 287 East, exit 9A into Harrison. A collision in Westchester County. Stop-and-go traffic on the Grand Central Parkway, westbound into Ditmars Boulevard with an accident. And over on 84 East at the Newburgh Beacon Bridge, it's an accident. Traffic is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
The
Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
Well, you got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. You know, we got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is it's really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. Between my mom and my wife, who is now a first-time mom, I got a lot of appreciation I need to show. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending farm fresh flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with my code Canty. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers. Some are even growing on the side of a volcano. And the best part, Books makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Books has over 55,000 five-star reviews. With 25% off using code CANTY, grab flowers for your mom, your wife, and grandma too. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code CANTY for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, use code CANTY. Books.com, code CANTY.
Monkey Sports, built by players for players, is your one-stop shop for hockey, baseball, lacrosse, and more. Find top-name equipment and expert in-store services like sharpening, break-ins, and relacing. Shop in-store at Monkey Sports in Farmingdale or Woodbridge, or online for all the top brands. Whatever your sports, Monkey Sports gets you game ready fast. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Okay, team. Huddle up.
Why are you dressed like a hockey player?
Because America's energy security is on thin ice. We're facing an overburdened electric grid, rising fuel costs, and severe weather. But here's your power play. Propane. It's affordable, abundant, safe. Propane is reliable energy, even when the grid isn't. Advantage Propane.
Learn more at propane.com/powerplay.
Hey, it's Wendy here. Are you looking to rebound from your high-interest credit card debt? A SoFi personal loan could help. Consolidate your debt with a SoFi personal loan into one low monthly payment, and you could save money on interest over time. And with as soon as the same day funding, you could hit the ground running ASAP. Apply today with no fees required at SoFi.com/debt rebound. Loans originated by SoFi Bank. NA member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debt rebound.
All right, DNR with you. ESPN New York as we roll along here on a Monday. A lot going on, world of sports. Obviously, some sad news that we just found out. John Sterling, the age of 87, has passed away. Long time Yankees announcer. So we don't want to exclude that from the conversation. We want you guys to be able to chime in on any memories or feelings you have about John Sterling and his long legacy with the Yankees. 800-919-3776. But, of course, today is about the Knicks, and we'll get into the Knicks in a couple minutes as well. And, of course, Game 1 tonight right here on 880 ESPN, as every postseason game will be, and the Mets will be heard live and in full perpetuity on 1050 a.m. So away we go. Let's go to Marv in the Bronx, who's got a voice for radio. Marv, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. It's great talking to you. I know I don't get to talk to you as more if I do, but after waking up 36 years in the military, I like to sleep a little bit. But here, John Sterling is very special to me, all right? What people don't realize, like I'm old enough to remember, the day that Jackie Robinson died, he had a program on another network, and he did an excellent job. And what people also don't know, he covered HBCU football for years. He did the broadcast.
I think he did play-by-play for Morgan State back in the early 70s, actually.
Yeah, because I remember he talked about he met John Mendenhall when he was at Grambling, and he talked about playing in the NFL. And you and I being both great Giant fans, we remember Mendenhall. But
he was my first favorite player, John Mendenhall.
Yeah, I can believe that. But he was a great player. But the thing is, it's ironic. I'm passing by Yankee Stadium now in my car. But hey, man, he will never ever be forgotten. Great talking to you guys. Have a great day.
Appreciate it. Did you know this, Rick? John Sterling was the voice of the Islanders?
I did. I said that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he did so much.
He did everything.
He did the Nets and the ABA and the NBA, which I think most people knew. And he was one of the first guys to do like traditional sports talk also.
Mm-hmm. In Atlanta, I think, right?
Yeah. The first one I ever remember was Art Russ Jr. and in New York, and he was on 770 WABC. But yeah, Sterling, he did everything.
I think that when you look back to his point, just the legacy that he left, right? You're never going to forget those calls. Right? And it's also like, man, I kind of the point I was trying to make earlier too. It's like, and it's not just in this market. Like how many play-by-play, like how many radio guys do you know from other markets or that you hear calls from?
Not a ton.
Right, but Sterling was one of those guys. Like you would hear it on other national shows.
He was an iconic voice.
Right, they would play his home run calls. Now it could be because you thought they were good, or it could be because you because you didn't think they were very good, but still you were playing them.
Right. Whether you liked it or not, it was you wanted to hear what he had to say.
Right,
and then you would either wax poetic about how great it was, or I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong. Some people make fun of it.
Right. Or you could do, hey, I would have done this, or you could have I'm surprised he didn't do that.
Yes.
What's the next one going to be?
Dan in Jersey. Dan obviously is a young broadcaster that was influenced by John Sterling. Good morning, Dan.
I would like to say good morning, but this really hurts me, guys. John Sterling is one of the reasons I wanted to get into this, because I was a 6-year-old kid, and you hear that emphatic voice on the radio as a Yankee fan, and I was just hooked. He's one of the reasons I became a baseball fan, and I think that he is just a legend. I was luckily able to call into his radio show one day, so I actually got the chance to talk to him and tell him he was my hero and that he deserves to be not only put into the Yankees Monument Park because if Bob Shepard's there, I think John Sterling and Mel Allen should also be there, and Michael should be there as well, but he should be a Hall of Fame broadcaster. Like you said, he was a nationally recognized voice, and you're not going to be able to tell the story of baseball's most famous franchise without John Sterling.
I think that's fair. I think that, I mean, Bob Shepard was just the voice of God, right? That was his nickname. And if he's in Monument Park, then Sterling and Mel Allen is not in Monument Park? That I find interesting. But maybe they just won't put announcers in Monument Park then. Because if Mel Allen is not in is Phil, I guess Phil Rizzuto, the announcer, is not in Monument Park either. Phil Rizzuto, the player.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with who's in. I have to check.
But John Sterling should be in Monument Park. But maybe they just won't put announcers in Monument Park.
I don't know. I mean, it's over 5,000 games. I mean, he was what? He announced, 8 World Series?
Mm-hmm.
They won 5 of them. I mean, I don't know. And just what Dan just said, I'm sure, made his day when he told him that. Like, to have someone call in and say, I heard you as a 6-year-old, and you're the reason why I want to do this for a living.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Is unbelievable.
RJ says Mel Allen has a plaque in Monument Park.
Okay.
Mel Allen and Bob Shepard both have plaques. So, I would think.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you mean you would think?
I don't think it's a question.
Yeah, John will get one.
John, he's going to have to. And so is Michael.
And so is Michael, absolutely.
Yeah. Michael's been doing this for how long now? Since the 80s?
A long time.
And he's got a lot more in him. He's only 65. So
right, since there was a Yes Network, it's been great.
He's the only play-by-play voice they've had other guys fill in, but he has been the primary voice of the Yes Network since the inception of it.
Right. Until Rucco drags it out of his lifeless hands.
No, Michael he's never going to go.
No.
I think Michael's got the emergency. I think Michael's got another 12 to 15 years.
He's got the emergency at home kit now too. I mean,
if anything were to happen, he could just pop a couple pills and away you go.
That's it.
Yeah,
everything you need.
Let's go to we'll do some Knicks and Sterling kind of little mishmash here. Everyday Edgar, you're on ESPN New York.
What's up? Rest in peace, John Sterling. That's baseball, Susan. 20 years in the booth and he's gone. That's crazy with her. That's rest in peace.
Yeah, no, they were a long time duo. A really polarizing, but I thought entertaining tandem, the two of them.
Yes, you nailed it, just like that. Yeah, he was. She worked off him. It was very nice. But
it was. They had a really good thing going. Yep. What else you got, Edgar?
Yeah, real quick. Joel Embiid. He's not healthy, right? He's never not healthy. Can we just attack the basket? I want 28 dunks tonight. I want OG with like 6, Mitch with like 4. Who else could dunk? Cat with like 6. I want all dunks. No interior defense. They should be dunking it every time. No. Don't play. I don't want to play. He's a good defender,
though. You make it sound like getting to the rim on Embiid is such an easy thing. He's a really good defender.
He don't jump though.
He
OG
doesn't
could jump. Fine, great defender, but OG could jump right over him. You saw that dunk from last year or the year before, whatever it was, where he just came down the lane and Embiid was like, I want no part of this. And he just put his hands on his stomach, was like, yeah, just dunk it.
Thanks for the call, Edgar. Did you notice on Saturday there was more than one occasion where Baylor Shireman was out rebounding Joel Embiid because he literally cannot jump right now.
Yeah, listen, Joel Embiid is, he's going to be all over the floor, right? He's going to be, limping around, but offensively, he's still a handful, right? He is a tough offensive player to deal with. Not to mention the fact that you get Tyrese Maxey, who you can have a hard time slowing down.
Oh, he's terrific, and he's athletic.
Yeah, and he's fast. He's a tough person to guard. You saw how he took over that game late in the closeout game against the Celtics.
Did you have something to say, RJ? It felt like you were on the verge of jumping in there.
No, I was just going to say it to you. But now I'll say it to everybody. If you had to put money down right now, who do you, not by namesake or career-wise, who do you expect to be the best player in the series? Like, what's that order look like?
Jalen Brunson. I don't trust Embiid. I don't think he's close to healthy, and I do not think he will make it through the series.
Well, yeah, but part of the problem with that is just to play the other side is not to say that he'll be the best player but he's more than capable. Yes. More than capable of taking he flipped that entire series on its side because he changes the way.
Did you see him at the end of the series?
Right, but he changes both ends. And I know they just played 2 days ago. I get it, but he changes the way you have to defend. He changes the way that offense runs. It changes everything.
He's awesome
immediately.
But do you not understand what I'm saying? That
I get what you're saying.
Think health-wise he makes it through the series.
And I think you could play the same game with Paul George, who's looked good, but for how long?
He was a problem 2 years ago. They didn't have nearly as much as they do now, the Sixers.
And Maxey's a better player than he was.
Maxey's a better player. You've got Edgecombe. You got Paul George.
But are you Mr. Bring It On? Are you nervous?
Not nervous. I do know that this series is going to be a battle, though. I think the Sixers will give you all you have, but I do think the Knicks are better and they'll prevail.
I will tell you this. I would be surprised if this series goes the distance.
I don't think it goes 7. I don't. But this is the playoffs, and anything can happen. The 3 series just went the distance in the first round, and you would not. And if you had guessed the series would have gone 7, you probably would have said it was Knicks Hawks if I asked you a week ago.
I've been wrong a trillion times, so the Knicks could lose the series. I'd be surprised if they lost the series, and I'd be surprised if it went 7.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
The Knicks are a better and the deeper and the healthier team right now, and they have home court.
100%.
Now, you will hear me freak out if the Knicks lose this game tonight.
Yeah. You'll be a disaster tomorrow.
If you don't find a way to win this game tonight after Philadelphia just beat Boston in Boston, looked like they had nothing left, had to go home, then come to New York with 1 day off, you should go out there and you should have your way with them tonight. I hope.
Yeah, we all hope. I mean, the bottom line is you got to win game 1. Win game 1, and then we get to talk about it and adjustments and everything else tomorrow. But this is the benefit of closing your series out when you close the series out and them having to play the game 7.
The funny thing is when the Knicks played with the food and saw game 6, they're like, oh, God, now look what they've done. Little did we realize we'd have this massive advantage heading into this series.
Right, but to the point Ray made, this is the beauty of the playoffs, man. I mean, you mess around a little bit, and all of a sudden now, right, the other team starts to believe, hey, right, we got Embiid back, we got a chance, and before you know it, you're at home. And the Sixers are moving on.
I mean, look at these totals of minutes, though. I mean, Paul George had 42, Edgecombe 44, Maxey 45, Embiid 39. I mean, if that's going to be your strategy, good luck. Good luck to you.
What happens if they get in foul trouble? Where are they going to go?
Right, if you're playing 6 guys.
I mean, you can't exist in a series that's going to be, downright physical with 6 players.
Right, but on the other side of that, too, we haven't had this conversation in a while, and I'm happy we haven't, but I mean, Cat has struggled with early fouls. And this is not the same matchup. and you know that Embiid is going to be flopping all over the place.
Oh, all over the place.
So, and who's slowing Maxey down? I mean, there's a chance that Maxey, by the end of the series, that Maxey's the best player in the series, but we win it.
Okay, I would take that.
Yeah, but I think Jalen's going to be better.
Let them have the best three players in the series. Just find a way to win more games than they do.
I think Jalen's going to be better in this series. I'm interested to see how they use Cat after what you saw in the last 3 games, because it's going to be a different matchup. And then what pieces we employ off the bench, because that's going to be one of our real strengths in this series is our bench.
Big advantage. All right, let's take a break. I want to remind you again, Knicks all playoffs long moving forward on 880. Mets are going to adjust and be kind and go to 1050. So I want to let you know about that. We'll get into your Knicks calls, the passing of John Sterling at 87 years old, some non-John Sterling Yankees stuff, and the Mets as well. And, of course, Game 1 tonight, 7 o'clock, right here on ESPN New York.
The Knicks.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
We got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. We got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is it's really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams sale and get 30% off duration, woodscapes, and super deck products May 1st through the 11th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
It's playoff basketball. You got to do a little bit of everything.
Intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We roll along on game day. I mean, we got all the locals in action today. Knicks, Mets, Yankees. Knicks right here on 880 ESPN New York starting at 7. Mets over on 1050 starting at 5. I love it. I have a whole plan in place for what I'm going to do today.
All right, let me hear the plan.
I'm going to watch some Creek after our show, and then I'm going to have some turkey slices and some pea soup for lunch, and then around 5:30 I'm going to jump on the treadmill and do at least 3 miles, take a shower, get ready, and then dial in on the Knicks.
Now this is canned pea soup, correct?
Yeah.
Right, interesting.
I don't really cook, so I wouldn't make a homemade pea soup now.
Right. Okay. I mean, that sounds like a nice plan. Any idea what dinner's going to be, or just kind of wing it?
I don't know. Maybe some grilled chicken, something like that.
Nice salad, maybe.
Listen, salad's a staple, obviously.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah. So that's
I'm glad you got a game plan.
Something like that is the plan. But I like the Mets game before the Knicks game tonight.
Yeah, it's nice. A little,
and then you get the Yankees sprinkled in there, and away we go.
It's a nice sports night.
It's a great sports night.
It was a
you
hectic
agree
sports
with me
weekend.
though that this is an absolute. I mean, you need to win this game if you're the Knicks tonight. Set the tone.
Yeah, I think you need to take advantage of the advantage. You have to take advantage of the advantage. You have to take advantage of what was given to you by having the other series go 7 games. And
I like that.
Home
You
court.
have to take advantage of the advantage.
Yeah, dominate the advantage.
Right.
Again, they'll be ready. Of course, they'll be ready. It's game 1 of the second round, but you're the more rested team. You're at home, right? They're already thinking about what it's going to look like in their place.
Yeah, that's already scared them. Think about that now. They won their game. They beat Boston in a game 7, and their best player, arguably their best player, right, takes the podium and starts talking about we need our fans to not sell our tickets to the Knicks fans.
Please.
Pleading with them.
Right.
Think about that.
Because the Knicks fans will go east.
They will go east, and they will show up in Philadelphia.
They will travel east. It's the long way, but they'll get there.
But Philly's so close. And if you go east, it's going to take so much longer.
Either way, Knicks fans were going to show up. If it was in Boston or it was in Philly. It's probably a little bit easier in Philly, I would think.
It's definitely easier to get to Philly. But I don't feel like a Knicks fan
too.
overruns the Boston Garden.
No. I also think it's probably more expensive in Boston than it is going to be in Philly.
Yeah, but why is that? Because Boston's a better fan than Philly.
Right, but Boston's in one right now. RJ's tank took them out. Red Sox already fired their manager.
But you know what? Think of
Celtics
the success they've had in the last 20 years.
Well, I like to focus on the present.
Which is fine. But it's not, but I mean, listen, it's not a city that's had awful sports success or lack thereof. All they do is win.
Right, so you got to celebrate when they don't.
I love it.
Right, that's all I'm saying.
I love it.
I mean,
but they're in one now, huh? The Bruins just got manhandled.
Yep.
The Celtics, what an awful loss that is, by the way. We haven't really discussed that. That's a horrendous loss.
Awful loss. I mean, they're up 3-1 in the series. Game 5, the Game 5 they're up. They lose that one, and you get what you deserve. That's why that's why we were so adamant. We're a better team than Atlanta. Atlanta knows we're a better team than Atlanta. Don't let them stick around.
You never know. And you're down 2-1 and game 4 is in Atlanta? You never know what's going to happen.
Why put yourself through it, especially when you've already been in this situation? Like, I could maybe, depending on what happens in this next series, understand why Detroit could spin it where, hey, we needed this. Right? We got knocked off in round 1 last year. We won we had the best record in the Eastern Conference. We're the favorite to come out of the East. Maybe we were a little bit too confident, a little cocky, and we needed to be humbled in round 1. Tough series, physical series. It calloused us up for what the rest of the playoffs was going to give to us, what it was going to bring to us. Maybe. That's not who this Knicks team is. This Knicks team was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. You're the better team. We need as much of an advantage as we can going into all these rounds because we expect a long run. Take the rest. Now you get the home court. You already have some level of hatred for this team. The whole Mitch thing with Embiid, how dirty Embiid is, watching him flop around and everything else.
I can't stand him.
Right. We all hate him. You're not going to need any extra motivation. Now I can't wait for this game. I just got myself all worked up.
Yeah, it's a nice. We don't get too excited. You got 12 hours to wait.
That's fine. I got a lot to do today.
What do you have today? What's your day look like today?
I got baseball practice, then I got a baseball game, then I have 2 baseball practices.
Wait a minute. So the practice is the middle school.
I got practice middle school,
which
then I got
is Milo.
No, it's the 7th and 8th grade.
Okay,
and then I have a 7th and 8th grade game.
Wait, so that same team has practice a game?
Okay, here's the thing. Because we had so many kids sign up, we have 2 teams for each.
Ugh.
Right. So I have practice.
And you're coaching both teams?
All 4 teams. we have.
Does anyone get taken advantage of more than him? Like, you sign up to coach a team, and then you decide they're going to split into 2, and now he's coaching 2 separate teams.
No, 4.
4 teams.
What are you doing?
No, 5th. I'm coaching 5th, 6th, and 7th, 8th. But 5th and 6th have 2 teams, and 7th and 8th have 2 teams.
Do you remember one day I was just hanging out in the studio during a commercial break, and I asked him, I said, how many teams are you coaching right now? And he stared like at the ceiling panel, and he goes, I think 6, maybe 7. And I said, where does it stop?
It's a lot.
And that's what concerns me.
Yeah, but they're splitting like the atom. There's like, okay, this 7th and 8th grade team is going to now be 2. And you're just like, okay, I'm in.
It's listen, I'm happy with all the participation.
Why couldn't they hire another coach for another team?
You know why? They could. He doesn't.
I have help.
He won't let it go. He won't let it go.
You're a control freak? Is that what this is?
No, it's not. No, it's not that at all. I have help. I have Caps helps me with one team, and Sully helps me with the other team. But you can't. I mean, when you have
how
that
come
many
you have
kids,
different
need 2
assistants
people.
for different teams? Why isn't there a different head coach for different teams?
You know when an actor or an actress is just red hot, like they drop.
He's Sydney Sweeney,
and now all of a sudden
who's dating Scooter Braun at the moment.
Now all of a sudden they're
she looked a little too close to Riley Green for my liking.
Riley Green, the Reds pitcher.
Yes,
Yeah,
the Reds
that's right.
pitcher. Not the
Finish what you're saying, RJ.
and now that's Rick with coaching. He got back involved, and now he's everywhere. He's going to be coaching but lacrosse soon.
You can't say no to anything.
He's going to pop up one day, and he's going to be Alex's lacrosse coach.
I don't think. See, and this is not meant as a disrespect.
I'm not coaching
to you.
lacrosse.
I don't think you know enough about lacrosse to coach.
But the fact that you have to talk it down is the point of where we're at. What is he not capable
No, I'm
of?
not coaching lacrosse. No.
I think you could teach yourself to coach lacrosse, but at this moment, I don't think you're capable of lacrosse.
You need boundaries.
No. Yeah, I'm good.
How does your wife allow you to do all this?
This
can't go over well at home.
She's dealing with the same thing. What do you mean?
She also coaches?
It was a group decision, and now we're dealing with a lot of spring activities. Spring is killing me right now. Spring is defeating me.
So you have 3 practices, 1 game before the Knicks.
That's right.
You might not even make it to the Knicks.
The game starts at 8. I'll be back.
Yeah, no, but you might just put your head on a pillow and fall asleep.
The family loves to coach. Cass is probably getting ready. She's probably drawing up like zone blitzes for football season.
No, she's at the school play.
The team knows.
The play.
Team Rothenberg or Team DiPietro knows no boundaries.
Do you guys ever say no?
Yeah, if I want to say no, yeah. I like it.
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand?
I don't understand why you coach all these teams.
I enjoy coaching.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you watch?
If you're looking to hire a coach, Rick is the guy. 800-919-3776.
Did you watch the Kentucky Derby at all?
No. I saw the highlights. I saw that the horse came from like last and won.
But it was unbelievable.
But I didn't watch it live.
Okay. All right.
Did you train a horse for this Derby?
I did not train a horse. No.
Were you coaching any of the horses in this Derby?
No, I'm not. That's something I've decided to go into yet. Maybe that's the next thing. Maybe I put that on my things to learn. Horse
ownership and training?
Training, yeah.
I think that'd be a good idea. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll continue with the Knicks, Yankees, Mets, and, of course, the sad passing of one John Sterling. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to threes and more, build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. So if you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, bet them on FanDuel. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long, with more ways to build and more value every time you play. You can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to threes and more, build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467369.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Progressive presents perfectly bad excuses for missing stuff to spend more time on your motorcycle.
Hey, Tom. Gonna miss the 5K. Gotta organize my vitamins. A, B, C. There's so many. D.
Now that was a bad excuse. If you love your vehicle this much, get customized coverage from Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
This deer season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. The Knicks.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
We got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. We got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The Knicks are the favorites to come out of the East right now.
Oh, I love the fact that we're playing the Sixers because I hate the filth of Philly.
Knicks are a bigger favorite tonight than they were any game over the Hawks in that series.
We got to make sure we up the level of our focus, attention to detail, discipline, and physicality.
The Knicks' depth is way better than Philadelphia's. I think the Knicks are going to win this series.
Yeah, I do too.
And I don't think you see a Game 7.
Knicks in floor, slam the door, baby. Let's go, Knicks!
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, big 9 o'clock hour, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I did have the feel on Saturday night of like, oh my God, this really is breaking well for the Knicks. Now, yesterday, again, I would have preferred Orlando would have won that series. Could you imagine how you would feel right now if Orlando would have taken care of business and closed it out on Friday? And if Boston lost on Saturday to Philadelphia? If both of those things happened?
Well, yeah, you feel great.
I mean, you feel good anyway.
Yeah, you feel good anyway. You're just watching, that version of Detroit in the postseason, getting pushed the way they got pushed by Orlando. Maybe things are different if Wagner doesn't get hurt. Right? Maybe Detroit doesn't win that series.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. The only thing that I feel a little bit strange and maybe potentially guilty about, I really try to avoid rooting for my next opponent, and I was actively rooting for Philadelphia on Saturday night.
That's fine.
It feels dirty.
It was for the right reasons, though.
But it feels dirty. Well, I want home court.
Right.
And now I have home court.
That's what you were rooting for.
That's what I was rooting for. But this, I don't know. And I know a lot of people don't agree with this. I think that Philadelphia, now I don't know about Tatum, and I assume Tatum was going to come back in the Knicks series. I think Philadelphia is an easier matchup than Boston when they're healthy. I know it's very much up in the air.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case or not. I know that they definitely lack depth, but when you look at what they can throw at you as a starting five, it's pretty freaking good. Especially if somehow Embiid is able to play the entire series.
Would you say that Philly's starting five is equally as good, if not better, than the Knicks starting five?
I think you could make that. I think you could make that argument.
Like it's right there, right?
Yeah, it's right there. I mean, I don't know, like this version of, if you get the version of OG you got in the first round, I mean, that's shooting the way he's shooting, playing that kind of defense. I mean, I don't know what we're going to get from Bridges. Again, I don't necessarily need points. I need you to slow down Tyrese Maxey, which is a players like Maxey we've struggled to defend.
Well, everyone struggles to defend him. He's really good.
Right, and you saw it at the end of the Boston game. I mean, it was it. He put an end to it. As Boston's hucking up threes, he's taking the ball to the bucket.
They're amazing, huh? They will not deviate from that game plan no matter what happens. We are going to shoot threes.
Yeah, it's their identity. It's what they are. They've also had, I mean, listen, is it a disappointment that they went out in round one? Absolutely, especially when they had the 3-1 lead and they had a lead in game 5. Like, close it, end it, finish it. And then you're also not dealing with Tatum, hurting himself again. But there weren't a lot of people, if any, that thought that Boston without Tatum was going to be the 2 seed in the East this year. Right? They were supposed to take a step back, not be the 2 seed.
No, nobody thought that Boston was going to be where they were, but they were, and they were up 3-1, and they completely vomited on themselves and gagged it away, opening the door for Philadelphia, which hopefully, in turn, opens the door now for the Knicks to move on past them. And like you said earlier in the show, the Knicks are now the favorites to come out of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, which was, I mean, again, going into the season, we thought, it's what we thought going into the season, was that they would be the favorites to come out of the East. Boston with no Tatum, no Halliburton. Milwaukee wasn't going to be very good, especially with Lillard being out. They stink. They stunk. And then we'll see what Detroit was coming, but were they ready? I don't think we expected them to have the best record in the East, so it was going to be us. And now it turns out, right now, the way things have fallen, it's us. And now we got to go capitalize on the good fortune.
Have to. If you don't capitalize on this, it would be such a massive disappointment. Like there is no, well, the Knicks have had a good season, but they lost in 7 to Philadelphia.
No.
That does not exist. You have to win this series.
No, all we talked about was, and maybe we were too complimentary of Boston, but still, I mean, 3-1 lead, you got Tatum back. It felt like they were going to move on. Was, hey, we've been a much better home team than we have a road team, and now we got to go to Boston as opposed to having home court. Well, that's gone. Now you get, and this is not a regular 7 seed. We recognize that. This is not, talent-wise, they're better than a 7 seed.
No, that's a good team. They're never healthy. They never have that guys, so of course they're not going to have the record.
Right, Paul George missed time with the suspension. What did he play like? I think he played like 37 games this regular season. So
right, Embiid is never healthy.
But then you look at, they're throwing up the numbers right now. In the playoffs in 24, Embiid averaged 33 and 11, and Maxey averaged 30.
Now, I will say this, though, from a positive for the Knicks. As great as Embiid is, and he's great, Boston doesn't have anybody that can slow him down. At least Mitchell Robinson can help slow this guy down a little bit.
Right, of course he can.
And play a very physical brand of basketball. And even though he says he doesn't think about 2 years ago, he has to be motivated by 2 years ago and the dirty play that Philadelphia brought, specifically Embiid.
It has to be. That's not something that you forget. You don't think about it all the time, but when you play that team, you definitely think about it.
Right. I'm sure when they were beating Atlanta, he wasn't thinking about Embiid, no. But as the series gets ready to start tonight, it has to be going through his mind.
No, he had his own issues in that series. You're trying to find reasons to hate your opponent. Just like we've talked about with when you're coaching, like you find whatever reason it is about the coach that you're coaching against. I don't know who you are, but I hate you right now. Because it feels like it gives you the edge. So you don't have to make anything up here. Like, no. Joel Embiid hurt you.
I don't think anybody needs to find motivation. The motivation is there. The fans, the players, all of it. Let's take a listen to Josh Hart giving us his thoughts on facing the Philadelphia 76ers.
next series. Obviously, a good opponent and a championship coach. So we got to come in with a good focus, attention to detail. It's really sound like a broken record, but it's the same thing every series. We just got to make sure we up the level of our focus, attention to detail, discipline, and physicality.
You can't mess around, though. You can't find yourself in a 2-1 hole where you've had games that you should win and you don't win against a better team.
Oh, I think they've learned that lesson, hopefully, and they're also playing a better team.
Hopefully is right.
This is a better team than Atlanta. As good as Atlanta was playing at the end of the season, this is a better team.
Right. By far.
I mean, everyone knows how good Maxey is. What percentage health-wise are you going to have of Embiid this whole series? I don't know, but I know in that last series, he's a big reason that they beat the Celtics.
They're talented. Maxey's talented, Edgecombe's talented, Oubre's talented, George is talented, and Embiid is talented. They're a talented basketball team.
Right. So you're going to have your hands full. And there are some things that you worry about in this series. I think there should be some concern as to the foul stuff for Cat. It's been a problem of his. And now all of a sudden he's going up against this is a serious matchup for him.
Is this a series you can play Cat and Mitch together?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he can.
Okay.
I think it'll be a better series for Jalen.
It'll be a better series for Jalen, although Jalen's numbers were good in the first series.
Yeah, but first couple games, it didn't feel like that was Jalen.
You're going to need more offense from Cat in this series.
More scoring?
They can't 4 shots, 7 shots, 9. No.
Right, but you're also talking about how he was facilitating the offense.
It was great.
I mean, they had the game. Jalen went for 39.
Do you think they continued to facilitate the offense through Cat, or do you think that reverts back to Jalen is going to take more?
I think Jalen's going to have an easier time.
Yeah, I think so.
But
too.
I also think that if the opportunity presents itself, it looked good and the ball moved and everyone was involved, and I think that definitely had a positive effect on your defense and how hard everyone was willing to play defense. And how important Bridges is going to be important in the series playing defense. He's going to be. And
Bridges is huge in the series. He can't just go through the motions, and you see what he's capable of doing. He's a really, really good player when he plays his game. When he takes the ball to the basket, he's engaged defensively. He's a good player. Problem is, you don't see that very often.
Well, I mean, there was a point in that series where he had to cut his minutes because it's just
But he was almost unplayable at times.
Right, so that can't be the case in this series.
But it could be. We can't afford it to be, but you could envision Bridges going missing in this series.
You're hoping after what you saw in the last game?
That's right.
Now, I know it turned into a laugher, but maybe there was some confidence built up there. You also have guys on your bench that you trust. You do have options, lots of options.
Lots of options. Mitch is going to get a lot of time. Alvarado is a guy, and he's a perfect guy for this series, Alvarado. Get in the face of Maxey, be physical with him, take him off his game, like what they've done to Brunson in the past. Now, I don't know that he can do it a ton, but he should be able to do it in stretches.
Right, but you do have bodies to throw at Maxey to make it difficult. Now, Maxey and Jalen aren't the same they aren't the same player, right? I mean, it's a different kind of player, and the speed and quickness of Maxey is different, but I just, again, we've seen this before. I just gave you the numbers of the last time they played, what Embiid and Maxey did. So you have a much different kind of challenge going into this series. But depth-wise, you have the advantage.
Big advantage.
Home court, which you've been much better at home. And even as far as as far as we know now, the fact that they're already talking about it after they just had a grueling 7-game series, your first thought was, hey, please don't sell your tickets because we need your help when we play in home games.
I love it.
I mean,
I love that. That is embarrassing.
it's
embarrassing. Listen, I've never been a player. I don't understand it. But as a fan, to have a player right after winning a monumental Game 7 pleading with the fan base, don't sell your tickets. We need you. We're east of New York. I mean, clearly that's in his mind.
Obviously, he said it. He said it. You want your crowd to be rambunctious, full of energy, full of life, so that once you give them what they came to see, you can ride that momentum for as long as you can. But there's also the opposite end of that, where if the opposing team comes out and does what they're supposed to do and shuts your crowd down, and now all of a sudden they get that nervous, quiet, anxiety kind of energy, that's also not great for the home team. The Knicks feel comfortable in your building, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Knicks fans show up.
Yeah. I mean, they feel comfortable in your building because it's kind of our building.
Well, yeah. So, again, like I wouldn't be the first thing on my mind after a hard-fought 7-game series, but
it was clearly in his.
Well, the people. I mean, just the team in general, how they'll sell tickets and everything else.
Yeah, and I can't imagine you can buy tickets from the Sixers directly, but I guess you can because they put out a thing where if you don't have the zip code that's appropriate, you can't buy tickets there.
No, you get a refund. Thanks for
let's go to Kevin Hillsborough. Kevin, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Yeah, good morning. How's everyone?
Good. What's going on?
No, I just wanted to play my condolences to the member of the Yankees family passing today. John Sterling. He was truly a legend. And so that's first. But what I really want to call about was tonight's game 1. Semifinals. Let's go, Knicks. I was talking to RJ. I was telling him, like, I feel like this game is going to be like a throwback of 90s NBA playoff games, where two tough teams, gritty, physical play, and also just like back then, a lot of the best teams are always anchored by great or dominant centers. And I feel like this is what we have here with Cat and Embiid going at each other, especially with their, the little brief history that they have from back then when Cat was on Minnesota, that little scuffle. And, now with the rivalry together, the animosity is going to be turned up. And, I just feel like, especially with Embiid's health always in question, Cat continues to play like the Thundercat that he's been playing and showing up the last few games. But there's no doubt in my mind they're going to win this series. And I know it sounds good, it sounds cool, Knicks and 6, but Knicks and 5 sounds a lot better. And that's my thought. Thanks, guys.
Well, there you go, Kev. Thanks for the phone call. Good phone call. Yeah, you talk about like old-time series with the dominant centers, but Cat doesn't play like an interior dominant center. Cat's a perimeter guy.
Well, I mean, listen, Cat's greatest strength is his ability to shoot, right? I mean, he's one of the best shooting big men you've seen.
Great shooter, good passer.
Right, in his passing stuff. And the fact that he's that's something he enjoys doing. So we took full advantage of it in the series against Atlanta. And there were a lot of different things that they did, which I think are transferable to this series. Now, I just don't, again, depending on how the matchups turn out, I do think this is probably going to be an easier series for Jalen. So do you start to see kind of back what we were accustomed to seeing, which is the ball more with Jalen? But, I mean, he also...
I think that'd be a mistake.
Well, I think it depends on... It all depends on how the different adjustments are made. There was no adjusting for Atlanta. They had no answer to what the Knicks were doing. So, of course, you're going to keep doing it because they have no way to defend it.
Right. But at a minimum, I want to kind of like take as a feeling out game. Like, is Jalen cooking? Because remember, game 1 against Atlanta, Jalen came out and he was scored, 19 points in the first quarter of that series.
Yep.
So you just ride with that. But I'd almost kind of like to feel it out. Like, whatever's working, go with that. And then if something stops working, hey, we have a plan B. There's another way we can run the offense. We can run it through Cat or we can run it through Jalen, right? So I don't want to be so stubborn that we don't allow a second option to work for this team offensively because they have it.
Right, but I think you incorporate all of it. And then you adjust to whatever the Sixers do.
Mm-hmm.
Right, some of the stuff that you saw with, you had Cat with the ball and then you had the rub screen, or you had, Cat with the ball where Jalen came off and had the screen for OG coming out. All those different little things worked in the last series, and I'm sure will be used in this next series, and then you make adjustments on how Philly adjusts. And then, of course, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to handle Tyrese Maxey and how we're going to handle Embiid and what happens if Cat gets into early foul trouble.
Which you have to envision, given his track record, at some point is going to happen.
Well, what could happen? That would be one of the things that I focused on if I was the Sixers.
Absolutely.
Let's get him in foul trouble early. And we got the big guy that can do it. And
they certainly do. They certainly do. Did you hear what Jaylen Brown said about Joel Embiid?
Flopper.
Yeah. Here he is on Twitch calling him just that.
This is my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree, but argue with your grandma. Flopping has ruined our game. Joel Embiid is a great player, one of the best bigs in basketball history. Flops. He know it. This ain't breaking news. It is what it is. That's just my opinion.
Well, because it's factual. He flops. He flops.
He's on the ground a lot.
Here's the thing. Here's how I would describe him. He flops. He's dirty, and he's great.
Yeah. Right.
Talk me off any of those things. I don't think you can.
He'll be on the ground. He'll be limping around, and he'll turn around and he'll score 30+.
And the thing is, you never know how injured he actually is, because I think he loves for us to know that this is not easy for him to be able to do.
That there's something bothering him.
Yeah. It's a leg, it's a this. Now, obviously, it's legitimate because he misses time, but it's always something with this guy.
Yeah, it feels like, I mean, if it's a weird stuff, too. It's like, I mean, then now he needs an appendectomy. It's just, it's, I don't know what it is about him, but he's always dealing with something.
It was Bell's palsy years ago. It was an appendectomy. It's always something. And it's like normal people injuries. Right, like if I told you, hey, I have Bell's palsy, you'd be like, oh, okay, right. Like, hey, Rick, I have to get an appendectomy. Like, okay, like not athletic injuries.
It happens sometimes, man.
I know, but everything finds this guy.
I think Halliburton's got what, shingles?
Yes, I've tried to tell you about shingles.
I think that's actually why you interrupted though the stuff you missed to tell us. About shingles.
I'm surprised Bring It didn't stem from that when I was trying to let people know about the dangerous effects of shingles.
You can go get Shingrix.
Yes, that's right. I have to get that vaccine, actually. But the vaccine, I'm told, makes you sick, so you have to do it over a weekend where you don't have a lot planned.
Okay, well, let me know how that turns out.
Yeah, because you're not far from getting the vaccine either.
The shingles vaccine?
You don't want to get shingles, man.
No, I know. It's bad news.
It's real bad news.
But I think Halliburton's still kind of struggling with the symptoms of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very possible.
I think that's why he put on the weight.
Oh, he got heavy, huh?
I think he had put on some weight, though, because of the because of the medication.
Yeah, he's young to get shingles, too.
Stuff happens.
Let's go to Juan in the Bronx. Juan, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, good morning, guys. My wife has shingles, actually, and it's no joke, let me tell you.
Terrible, right?
It's the worst. She had it during our first pregnancy, so it was not fun at all.
Oh, God.
Yeah, not fun. But, guys, just chiming on the Knicks, right? A lot of people are concerned, about the Embiid matchup, but I have to walk people off the ledge a little bit, right? I think Embiid is great and all, but, people don't talk about the fits that Cat is going to give him as well, right? I think Cat has the ability to bring him out, and Embiid right now, he doesn't move as well as he used to. Embiid offensively, he's great, but we got Mitchell Robinson also waiting on the bench as well. The dude is amazing. He can move with Embiid. If he stays disciplined, he can give him, some problems, and then also the offensive rebounds. I think with Embiid not being able to jump anymore, the offensive rebounds are going to be key for the Knicks as well. You look at the other side as well, Maxey, I think it's the only problem that may give us, but besides that, I think, the Knicks will be able to win this series in 6 at most.
I don't disagree. I do worry about Maxey. Who do you worry more about? Thanks for the call, Juan. You worry more about Maxey or Embiid?
Maxey.
Yeah.
I think Maxey's going to be a problem.
He's always a problem.
Yeah. I think he's going to be tough to slow down.
He's a great shooter. He
shoots well,
quick
fast
as lightning,
yes,
and he gets to the rim.
It's tough to keep him in front of you. And then on top of that, I mean, when you start having probably start throwing double teams at Joel Embiid, what that does for everybody else around them. Because Paul George is still a good player also.
He is. I just wonder how much Embiid is going to have in this series.
Yeah, or just how the series wears on him. Like as you see game to game, when you're going every other day, when they're going to lean on him the way they're going to have to lean on him, because again, they don't have that kind of depth.
Right, and he can't play 29 minutes a game and let him work his way into shape. He's got to go out there and on both ends of the court play at a high level.
Right. I mean, he's played in 4 games. He's averaged 37 minutes.
Does he have 7? Does he have 7 more games at 37 minutes per? I would say no.
Asked to do what he's asked to do?
Yes.
No.
I would say no. You know who does though? Who can be asked to do anything and always answers the bell?
Well, I think this guy's also, outfitted in a tank, so I think this guy definitely can do it.
Yeah, you see it. RJ, that's who. Good morning, RJ. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
We missed you.
I missed you guys.
I don't feel like you've talked a lot today.
Well, there's a lot going on. I'm never going to, jump in where you guys got it covered.
As you were making your way through the traffic of Rochester, you missed us?
I did. And I even got an update today, so I know what I'm missing.
That's nice. You guys, you and Antonio have a fun trip up to Rochester?
We did. Had a nice flight back. He got his clip-on wings.
Oh, that's
Did he get to play his farming game?
He does love the farming. That's good for about 15, 20 minutes. When you fly...
Oh, that's it, though?
Everything is, how do I get the next 5 minutes, Dave? That is the mindset flying solo with a child, for me. How do I get the next 5 minutes?
So you can't give him a game which it's like, all right, that's going to occupy him for
like an hour? No.
No way?
No. I can't.
Do you apologize to the people around you in advance?
No. Well, I mean, if he really got out of control, but no.
Haven't you seen that? There's people that bring like treats and stuff for the people that sit around them on planes.
No, he's pretty good. He has moments, but the one thing that, because I said this when I was not a parent, and I maintain it now that I am a parent because I've seen both sides. Kids are gonna lose it sometimes. You got to deal with that. I will not let him kick the seat in front of him. That's a problem.
So you will physically restrain him from doing that.
I do my best because if it happens once, fine. But if it happens repeatedly, I've had it happen to me. Kid behind me just.
Yeah, but if you're a decent human being, you get kicked from a toddler. You turn around and you see, and you're like, oh,
correct. But if it goes on for on and off for hours, like the kid is like Lionel Messi, I've had that happen, and it's something, all right.
But that didn't happen.
No, it happened to me.
But it didn't happen on this trip.
Today, yesterday it did not happen.
Good.
Correct.
Good.
What are the chances RJ's legs reach the chair to kick?
Don't you have another team you can go coach? Something morning practice.
But you had to feel like that was coming, though.
I
didn't see that on the horizon.
It's always just around the corner.
So what do you think was better? Me saying, hey, Bauer did something that I thought was good that maybe you could pick up on and do as well moving forward, or him just going right after you?
Yours was worse.
Way worse.
Really?
Rick took. We've been talking today.
Oh, come on!
Almost
Way
4
worse.
hours. You took
Forget,
4
you know what?
seconds.
Do the stuff you missed.
Right. You attacked
just
what he
do
did.
it. I'm
attacked
done.
what he
I'm
takes
done.
most pride in.
Now,
Three-pointer. He got it.
see ya.
Put it in the box.
The you missed.
His was mean. There's a benefit to mine.
I thought you wanted to move on to stuff you missed.
I didn't want to talk to you. Talking to him.
Jeez. Tough crowd.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. So.
All right, great. We'll be back.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Good job out there, everyone.
All right. Knicks on 880. Mets on 1050.
Knicks are on 880. They will be moving forward. You can find the Mets over on 1050. They moved the time of the Mets. We'll get to that to 5:40.
Because of weather.
Because of weather.
Which we're not allowed to talk about on this program.
No, you can. Should tell you to start with some sad news. Rest in peace to John Sterling, broadcast legend. Dies. We get news this morning at the age of 87. So
they're talking about him on Get Up today.
Yeah, we spent
as they should.
Yeah, they should.
He was an iconic voice of an iconic team.
Yeah, he was. It stayed in the same team for just decades long, and you don't see it that often because even people have bigger goals, aspirations. Maybe they want to move. Like even look at Dave Sims, who does the games now, doing Mariner games, and people bounce around. Rightfully so. You want to chase your dreams, right? Stayed in the same place, and it'll be tough to ever have a radio broadcaster have an impact on a team the way he did.
Agreed. How long he was the Yankees broadcaster for? What, 35 years?
I believe that's the number.
Yeah, 89 to 24.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, certainly is. My entire life essentially. Actual Yankees have taken the first 3 games against the O's. Jason Dominguez. Yankees can't miss right now. I hit a 2-run homer yesterday. Then a 7-run 8th to break open what was a tie game at 3. Yankees win their 13th in 15 games. Aaron Judge hit his 13th homer. Ben Rice hit his 12th. He leaves with a bruised left hand on a low pickoff throw from Max Fried. X-rays negative. Races day to day. Also noteworthy, Anthony Volpe. His 20 days of rehab are up, and he will remain in the minors. So, also noteworthy, should tell you that if he's in the minors for another 20 days, it will delay his free agency. Yep, by at least a year. So that would extend him out to 2029.
That would work out nicely, huh?
It could. Worked out yesterday nicely for Mark Vientos. Hit 2 homers. Clay Holmes, really good. Gives up 1 run over 6 2/3. Mets win a series for the second time since April 7th. Nice outfield. Nice outfield defense as well. MJ Melendez. See, you keep talking down MJ Melendez, and I know it's not something you saw coming. MJ Melendez is a player.
Oh, he's fine. To bat third?
Had that diving catch.
He's been good for us, though.
Yeah. Comes up clutch all the time. Feels like.
I feel like you're talking down to us.
No, I'm impressed with MJ Melendez. Where would you be, seriously, without MJ Melendez?
Where am I now?
Not in a great
Where would I
place.
be? I'm 10 games under. Well, how much worse could I be?
13.
Great. You're definitely talking down to us.
No, I'm not. Ronnie Mauricio, he's on the shelf for at least 2 months with that fractured left thumb. Bo Bichette Sounds like he's going to play short, but it sounds like he's going to split some time with Vidal Brujan. They're going to run a little platoon action. Francisco Lindor, if you're wondering, still at least 2 weeks away from returning. Luis Torrens, 2 years, $11.5 million extension with the Mets. And I saw Pete Alonso, whose O's were playing the Yankees back in New York for the first time, at least on the playing field, said he had really no contact whatsoever with Cohen or Stearns as his deal with the Orioles was coming together. Surprised by that at all?
No, not at all. They didn't want him. Cohen might have. Stearns had made it perfectly clear from jump he did not want Pete Alonso. Is not one of his guys.
Well, it was Cohen that got the deal done the year before.
Right, exactly.
Right, but to make that kind of effort, then not even have like a touch base.
They didn't want. I don't think Stearns would have brought him back the first time, RJ.
I think that's true, but
I don't think that Stearns is concerned about feelings, RJ.
Yeah. Well, he could have helped you.
Apparently, he didn't think
if he had feelings, it could have helped him.
Braves put Ronald Acuna Jr. on the IL due to a hamstring strain.
How the Braves always like 25-10?
Well, it's funny you bring that up because last week you asked, and now we have an update, a quick one on the 2026 MLB predictions.
Uh-oh.
So the only thing we have different in the American League are the Astros and the Rangers as far as a wild card team.
Please don't tell me we have the Astros.
We have the Astros.
Oh, great.
Well, neither look great right now.
Yeah, you forced me into the Astros. I did not like
Neither
that.
look great.
There we go.
The NL
right under the bus.
RJ, did you remember forcing me into the Astros?
I don't force.
He held me
recommended.
down, and he poured Astros right down my throat.
Oh, my goodness. National League is exact mirrors of each other, so is the MVP situation. We are different on the AL Cy Young. We have Tarek Skubal. You guys have Garrett Crochet.
Oh, so you're done. He's on the IL now.
AL Rookie of the Year, Kevin McGonigal, Carter Jensen, J.J. Weatherholt, is who we have. You and I, Dave, Ray, and I should say Ray Grossa and Rick also have Nolan McLean as our NL Rookie of the Year.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Some over-unders. I can go real quick. Dave, you and I, we took the O's under 85.5.
I like that.
We took the Twins under 72.5. We took the Tigers over 85.5. We took the Pirates under 78.5. Giants under 80.5. That looks good. Phillies under 89.5.
Oh, we look good on our over-unders.
They took the Yankees over 90.5. A's over 75.5. Rays over 77.5, which looks like they're going to smash.
So those could be 3 for 3.
Braves under 86.5.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a Dan. They're
going to get 86.5 by June.
That's a Dan pick.
Please brace yourself for this. Mets over 90.5.
Oh, God.
Why did you let him talk you into this?
I don't know.
And Dodgers under 102.5. So we'll see.
Wow.
We will see. Game 7s galore all over the place yesterday. Cavs, they closed out the Raptors and 7 behind Jared Allen. Jared Allen had a big game, 22-19. Cavs win Game 7 by 12 over the Raptors. They'll play the Pistons, who completed their comeback with a Game 7 beating of the Magic, who just fell apart. Ann Edwards, questionable for Game 1 with that knee injury against the Spurs. That series starts tonight. Thunder Lakers, the other Western series. Habs beat the Lightning with 9 shots on goal. 2 of them go in. That's all that counts. Bolts are out. Sorry to your family, Rick. No Florida team going to play for the Cup for the first time since 2019. Habs Sabres next, so the Tank takes on their next opponent. Avs beat the Wild 9-6. Wild Game 1. Yes, Game 1. Next round already started in the NHL. People wondered about Connor McDavid. A little slow in that series. Well, good reason. He had a fracture on his foot. That'll slow you down. Sounds like Patrick Mahomes on track to participate in Chiefs OTAs. Colts, not a surprise, declined Anthony Richardson's 5th-year option. Cam Young, wire-to-wire win at the Cadillac. Jan, as some call him, Yannick Sinner wins the Madrid Open. So it's record 5th straight Masters 1000 title. And Golden Temple wins the Kentucky Derby.
That's nice. Good job by you. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We know John Sterling passed away. If you want to call in and reflect back and think about what he was, what he meant to you, some of his great calls, you're welcome to 800-919-3776. And we also get ready for the Knicks and the Sixers. Game 1 at the Garden. Of course, that's west of Philadelphia. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. All right, for one final time on a Monday, here she is. It's the great Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Let's take a look at the Tri-State, see what's going on. We've got delays on the southbound Van Wyck getting into the Belt with an accident in the right lane. Eastbound Belt getting into Merrick Boulevard. It's a collision over there. West Side Highway North in the 70s. They're still working on a car fire. It's in the left lane. Inbound George Washington Bridge 45, Lincoln 35, Holland 40, 46 East closed in Mount Olive with a serious accident. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN New York. Go Knicks!
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
No matter your age or career stage, SUNY Canton delivers education at the speed of life. With flexible, fully online degree programs, you can earn your credential on your schedule. Ready to get started? Apply now for a summer start in high-demand programs like applied psychology, cybersecurity, healthcare management, and more. Our admissions team is ready to help you review transfer credits, explore degree options, choose courses, and navigate every step of enrollment. Email admissions@canton.edu today or visit canton.edu to learn more.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
Michelle Smallman here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
The Knicks.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
Well, you got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. We got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is it's really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So, Raymond, let me ask you a question. Now, the Knicks, of course, as everyone now is learning, will be on 880 ESPN New York for the duration. Every Knicks game will be on 880 because the Mets have been generous enough to move to 1050. They have a 5 o'clock game against the Rockies. That's moved up from 840. So the Mets, 5 o'clock on 1050, Knicks, 7 o'clock on 880. Ray, you've been very bullish about this Knicks team. You must feel empowered now. Like, this has to be, I would think, the best you felt about the Knicks the whole time.
I feel good about the way they're playing. I feel good about the rest of the conference. I wasn't afraid of Boston like most people, but I still think, listen, I don't think the Sixers are going to be an easy matchup. They're just going to roll over. It's going to be a tough team. They're a good team. They got a great starting 5. I do think the Knicks have the edge when it comes to depth. I do think that the Knicks have the edge defensively. It's going to be a fun series. I do believe the Knicks will win. I feel good.
Would you be surprised if we're talking about May 17th at the Garden, Game 7.
Not surprised. I could see it happening. Even if it comes to that, I still like the Knicks' chances to win that game. If it comes to that. I don't believe that it will.
Rick, would you sign for a Game 7 right now at the Garden?
No.
No, I wouldn't either.
No, I don't want a Game 7 at home. I mean, I'll take it at home, but I think we get this done before 7.
I agree.
I'm just going back to.
Are you asking me if I would take the Game 7, or are you asking me like how I feel about the Game 7?
You think that they're going to win. So right now, I mean, you're confident that they're going to win. If he just said, "I'll give you," okay, you don't have to watch the series play out.
Right, I'm offering you a Game 7 right now at the Garden. You taking it?
I think the Knicks will win this in 6.
Yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't take it.
No. I'm just sitting here looking back at when they played in 2 years ago.
That went 6, right?
That went 6. Knicks were up 2-0. Lost
Didn't they
3.
Massively blow a game at the Garden?
That was Game 5.
It had to be Game 5. It had to be Game 5 because they went up 2.
It was Game 5.
They went up 2-0.
Yeah, went up 2-0. Lost 3. 1-4.
Game 3 was where the incident happened with Mitch and Embiid.
Yeah, 1-4. Lost 5 at home in OT, and then bounced back and won in Philly, Game 6.
And then Game 2 was the Dante game.
Jalen went Game 3, 4, 5, and 6. Jalen went 39, 47, 40, 41.
Oh my God! You forget what kind of he put on a show in that series.
And by the way, and listen, respect to Embiid, but he had a great series. I think a lot of people are forgetting that a lot of the damage he was doing was on Isaiah Hartenstein and not Mitchell Robinson. Right. I think Mitchell Robinson had him in hell that series.
Mitchell Robinson is going to be a huge factor in the series. And again, you don't need to put him on him for 38 minutes a game. You gave me 24 good minutes from Mitch, and I think it's a real problem for the 76ers in the series.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job with Mitch. I mean, I think we all held our breath when he was limping around there in the last game, and probably all felt good about him getting kicked out, right? Just, okay, that's enough. We've seen enough of him. Series is over.
Save him from him, right?
He's been good. You've done a great job all season long. You load managed him in Game 1. Right? Like, so it's been on your mind all season long that, hey, he's going to be crucial to our success. Now you have a series where you're going to have to see it. Because Ray's right. In that series, Embiid had a hard time with Mitch. Mitch has harder times with fives that can shoot. They kind of stay out in the perimeter. That's not really where he's most comfortable. And he did good work against Embiid.
Really good work. And again, that was a healthier version of Embiid than you have right now. Like this version of Mitch, be aggressive, knock him down, go up and grab rebounds. Like, I don't know that Embiid can give you a best-of-7 series against the likes of what the Knicks can throw at him.
Right. So, I mean, push him. Push him. I mean, that's it. Like, they lack depth. And they're going to ask their 5 to be, they're going to ask a lot out of Joel Embiid. They're going to ask a lot out of Tyrese Maxey. So,
Maxey, I think, can handle it. I don't know that on both ends of the court you're going to be able to get that version of Joel Embiid.
No, he can handle it, but make it as like he's going to be he's going to get his. Like, make it hard, though.
I totally
agree.
Jalen
eventually gets his, but there are series that you watch and it's like, wow. Like the Atlanta series, it was hard. Like they were making it really difficult on him. Jalen's good enough where he's going to figure it out, but like Maxey's going to get his. Just make it hard. Make it wear him down.
I agree.
All we heard coming out of the Atlanta series was how much more physical we were than Atlanta. Like, I'm hoping that that's part of just who they are now.
I hope.
Right? That's not just a matchup-based thing. That's just
is that what Karl Anthony Towns is? Or was that what he was for a small minute, and now he's going to revert back to what's with Karl Anthony Towns? Like, these are legitimate questions.
Right. And that's been something that we've seen during the regular season. Now, hopefully it's different. Where Ray gets so frustrated because you will see him in certain matchups that he, going in, that this is going to be a good matchup for him, and he takes advantage of it. And it's like, and that leads to the frustration because you're like, oh, you just did it. We just saw you do it, but then it's like, well, because that matchup was one that he liked, and the Atlanta matchup was a really good matchup. For him.
Don't defer. If you're Karl Anthony Towns, don't defer. Be aggressive. Take this series. Own this series. We're begging that of you from the Knicks fan. Begging.
Yeah, we want to see what we saw in the last 3 games of the Atlanta series.
Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. All right, stay with me here. 5:40, Mets visit the Rockies. That's on 10:50 a.m. Then 7:05, Yankees host the Orioles once again, and I'm sure there'll be a moment for John Sterling, if not more, at the stadium. And then 8 o'clock right here on 880 ESPN, Game 1 between the Knicks and the Sixers at the Garden. Pregame for that one starts at 7 o'clock. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Let's break. Come back. Kendrick Perkins, he has kind of a message and an idea about Karl Anthony Towns, and we should line up some Knicks calls, 800-919-3776, because we had one day to break down what we saw against Atlanta, one day to preview Philadelphia, and we're right at it tonight. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. Between my mom and my wife, who is now a first-time mom, I got a lot of appreciation I need to show. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta get it right. That's why I'm sending farm fresh flowers from the Books Company. Right now, get 25% off with my code CANTY. Books flowers are cut fresh, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers. Some are even growing on the side of a volcano. And the best part, Books makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Books has over 55,000 five-star reviews. With 25% off using code CANTY, grab flowers for your mom, your wife, and grandma too. Mother's Day is May 10th, so don't wait. Go to Books.com, use code CANTY for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com, use code CANTY. Books.com, code CANTY.
Hey Yankees fans, gather a group of 10 or more and take advantage of our 2026 Yankees group ticket specials. Whether you're getting together with family and friends, organizing a fundraiser, or entertaining clients, your group will love bonding over the Bronx Bombers. Start planning your 2026 group outings today. Log on to Yankees.com/groups. Call 212-YANKEES or email us at groups@Yankees.com. That's 2026 group tickets. Call 212-YANKEES or visit Yankees.com/groups today.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. Money is on the line. Always say hello with Quo. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
The Knicks.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
The 76ers.
We got to reset. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. You know, we got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight.
The Eastern Conference semifinals.
We still have a long road to travel. Staying locked in and just knowing what we're capable of is it's really important.
Game 1 coverage begins tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York again. 880 ESPN tonight. That's the Knicks, 7 o'clock pregame, 8:12 tip-off. 10:50 a.m. is going to be the Mets. 5 o'clock pregame, 38 or something in that range, first pitch. You know what's weird? Because I'm always anxious. I'm always nervous. I feel really content right now about the Knicks.
That's good.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Or is it like a foreshadowing of something terrible is going to happen?
No, don't think negative about it. Just think,
but I feel so confident, so optimistic right now.
I think you should be confident and you should be optimistic. You thought you were getting the Celtics, and you'd have to be in Boston for games 1 and 2. But because you took care of your business, and that goes 7, Boston's out, you play Philly, and you have home court. I mean, you should feel confident. Now, that could all change if all of a sudden you're watching the game tonight and it's not going well, and you lose, and you can lose. You're well within your right to lose your mind tomorrow.
Right.
I like that you're confident. It's good.
I'm very. You're confident too, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, and I think it also helps that I just like the level of hatred I have for this team.
For Philly.
For Philly.
Yeah, I can't stand. I don't like anything Philly, man.
No.
Anything.
Listen, cheesesteak.
That's fine. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about their teams. I'm talking about their fans. I hate them.
No one likes their teams. No one likes their teams.
Even they don't like their teams.
I'm hoping the Flyers get swept.
Well, that might happen. They got pummeled by Carolina.
Right, Carolina's a good team, man.
Really every year.
Every year. Rob Brind'Amour's they've done a really good job down there.
Forever, since I was there. Every year, Carolina is always competitive and always good.
I used to hate playing there.
Because it's
why.
loud.
It wasn't even that it was loud. I didn't like playing there for some reason. I don't know if it was the building. I don't know what it was. The walk from the log. I just didn't like it.
I promised you Kendrick Perkins, of course, our guy at ESPN. He thinks, and I think a lot of people are going to say this kind of stuff. Let's see what Cat is made of in the series.
Joel Embiid had it his way against Boston and obviously exposed Boston because they didn't have no one to stop him. I'm waiting to look at this matchup because Karl Anthony Towns is playing some of the best basketball under Mike Brown at the most important time. You have Mitchell Robinson coming in off the bench that has been spectacular on both ends of the floor. So I'm looking at whoever wins this battle between Towns and Embiid, that's who's going to win this series. I'm looking forward to it. Who's going to get stops? Which one of these guys are going to continue to dominate is going to be the big key. I believe Maxey and Jalen Brunson are going to cancel each other out. But best to believe this is going to be a bar fight.
See, I don't know that I agree with that whoever plays better, Cat or Embiid, is going to win the series. I think the Knicks have a lot of talent on this team, not named Karl Anthony Towns.
Right. And I think he mentioned Mitch and what Mitch can do defensively. And then I think he's probably not paying enough attention to what OG's done in Series 1.
OG has been amazing.
OG was the best player for us.
If you didn't know, and you came from another planet, and you watched that series against the Knicks, you'd say, oh, the best player is OG.
OG was the best player in that series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both offensively and defensively.
Right. You look at the numbers, how he shot, how he played defense. Yeah. I understand what he's saying just because of what you saw in the Boston series and the difference that he made and how much trouble Boston had with him. But I would also say to him, we've had this matchup before and we've seen Mitch have success against Joel Embiid. Now, will Cat have that same kind of success? Will Cat be able to stay out of foul trouble? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how that.
How about the flip
out.
though? We sit here, we're talking about OG in foul trouble and Towns in foul trouble. How about Philadelphia? It's not like Philadelphia has any depth. What happens if Joel Embiid picks up 2 fouls in the first 7 minutes tonight?
Listen, it could happen. But the reason I'm saying is because we've had it's been a talking point.
It's been a problem with Towns,
Cat.
yes.
Right. And Cat's also not playing a style of basketball where he's going to, you know what I mean? Where he's getting the ball down low in the block with trying to bully Joel Embiid around.
And the thing that is that he's going to pick up fouls on the offensive end.
Offensive side of the ball.
Right. Like he does. It's a problem. We've seen it.
Although I do think part of it just that him having the ball in his hands as opposed to him being the one that's setting the screens has been beneficial to that.
Definitely. But do they revert back to now Brunson go do your thing and then Towns is going to try to go back and revert back and set the screens? Or is it going to be more led through Towns now?
Listen, I think you have to do both. I think you've seen the positives that came out of it. Right, and I think it shows Jalen too. I mean, in the midst of that, still went for 39. So I gave you the numbers a couple of years ago where he went off in that series, and they ended up winning in 6 games. But I think that when Cat is engaged the way that Cat is engaged, it also has a really positive effect on his defense and how good their defense was in that series.
By the way, RJ, think about what you have going on right now. You have 2 teams in the in the second round of the playoffs.
Which is why I've said from the beginning.
Don't take this for granted.
I'm not. But that's why you can't come away empty-handed. I hate to kind of look big picture at it, but would you not agree? It can't be
empty-handed.
It can't be happy.
Empty-handed meaning you need hardware?
From somebody along the way. I mean, the Yankees are in first place, the best team in the American League. Someone's got to win something.
Yeah, but the Yankees are not, they're great, but that's not in the moment.
That's what I mean. So it's never a better time than now.
So do I think you need to win a Sabres, Knicks, or Yankees championship? I mean, realistically, the Sabres aren't winning the Stanley Cup, right?
You don't know.
I know I don't know, but Rick, realistically, are they going to win the Cup?
They're not going to be favored.
Realistically, no.
Oh, the Knicks, I don't know.
Knicks aren't going to be favored either.
No, I mean,
Yankees aren't going to be favored either.
What's the word? Cojones? Is that what people say?
I would say though, like, what's
Yes,
the
that's
discrepancy?
the word?
Yeah, sure.
Which is
Go
the
with
closest discrepancy wise? Like looking at who you would potentially have to face to win a championship. Who has who's closest?
Yankees.
Probably. The Yankees closest to the Dodgers. I mean, the Yankees right now are the best team in the American League.
The Yankees are the best. If the Yankees don't go to the World Series, it would be a massive disappointment.
Are the Yankees closer to the Dodgers than the Knicks are to the Thunder?
Yes.
Yeah, with the Spurs.
Yes. I think so.
And then you got Buffalo having to deal with, getting out of the East, and then, what Colorado it could be.
And Knicks have already proven they can beat the Spurs. So
in the regular season, yes.
Or the NBA Cup.
Are you ready? I'm gonna write on the table. You ready?
Oh, here we go.
No.
You don't want it?
No.
Okay. Then I won't give it to you. RJ,
was
do
it
you
for
want
us or was it for RJ?
It was for everyone to consume.
I want it.
I got some breaking news.
Oh,
Breaking news.
There's so much going on.
Uh-oh.
Orlando fired their coach.
Well, you knew that was happening.
Yeah, of course.
He's out.
After the collapse there. All right,
Sorry.
RJ, you want it?
Yeah, quickly.
Knicks in 5.
Wow.
5.
Wow.
5.
Wow, okay.
It's out there. You're right.
Now
I told you.
worried. Now I'm a bit worried.
You just like shook the table.
Why didn't you use that for Bring It?
Yeah.
Because it just occurred to me.
Oh.
I didn't have it ready to go.
It just occurred to you that you think the Knicks will win in 5.
5.
All right, I like it.
Raymond?
Yeah.
3 stars?
Yes.
5.
Today's 3 stars.
No, it's 3.
Number 3.
Happy, was it May the 4th be with you?
Grogu?
Baby Yoda.
That's Baby Yoda.
The Baby Yoda.
Oh.
Yeah, you learned a lot about the Baby Yoda today, didn't you?
Is Yoda as a baby or Yoda has a baby?
No, it's a Baby Yoda. Glad we cleared that up for you.
Number 2.
Listen, there's an issue here.
I'm on the ball today. I might hand it to you for you to do your read right now, and then we can get to the call. Yeah, why not?
That's unheard of.
No, it says 6:25, and it's now 6:26.
So I have 8:25, but that's fine.
8:25.
That's what I have.
That's an 8. It's time to get your glasses.
You have glasses.
I have glasses.
You have glasses.
Yes, I
Just
have
wear
glasses.
them.
Now we'll try again with the Bring It today. How about Bring It?
Do you have a good Bring It?
I think we have great Bring It's.
Bad teams.
Yep.
Mike Brown is not a great coach.
Sounds like we're in class right now.
This is a cat o' will turn back. Is that right?
Cat
o' will turn
It does
back
say cat o' will.
into a pumpkin, and Ray Williams to eat his words about the Knicks Bring It.
For God, I feel like a teacher taught like the child that's struggling, and then it turned out the child just needs to go. Put your glasses on, for God's sakes.
Number 1.
Welcome back, RJ.
Nice to see at least one of you. I'm glad that at least one of you missed me.
No, it's not right, and that's unfair.
Because Dave felt the way with RJ out.
If there's things that Bauer did that excited you, titillated
I
you.
don't know that it excited me.
Titillated you.
Dave's not equipped to be in an open relationship. I think it's clear. Dave wasn't supposed to catch any feelings. Dave caught some
I
feelings.
didn't catch feelings. He does something better than you do.
Happiness is being challenged here.
I think we're all happy where we're at.
Not Dave.
Because you shouldn't have to put people down to elevate people. I think Bauer did a fantastic job.
I don't think we have to push people down to prop others up.
That's right.
No, we do.
It's like that commercial.
Dave's that Snickers commercial where they talk about trading.
For the
He's like,
Switch.
oh,
Yeah.
we're talking about the game.
Yeah. Whoops.
I don't like this game. See you boys tomorrow.
All right. It's Rule 76.
No excuses playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg. And
5.
right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
Do you have a good Bring It?
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet.